Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck is fucking... How did you so fucking... Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get fish naked. Join me.
Have you been a good little Nazi?
No, you fool. We're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
Want to see McCracker?
Got a beautiful cock.
You got a beautiful cock, baby.
This mic is loose as shit. God damn it, motherfucking. All right, let's get this over here. Whoop. Oh, we had that up. Shit. Fuck me. All right, there we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome. We got one on the docket for you today as I hit all of my buttons, moving my desk around like a crazy person. All right. Okay. All right, Zaxius? I'm not sure how to say that. Lab Glass. Thank you for the 100 bits. Let's see where we're at on the whole sticker party thing. We went a little crazy yesterday. Yeah, we're 190 bits away. So we're on the inside of a sticker party. For anyone who doesn't know, that means you get to use the stickers for like a minute or so free of charge, and you get to go nuts with the screen. They don't have the sound drops, but hey, it's fun. And then they all get queued. So, like, if you fucking load that thing to the point of breaking, once the sticker party ends, it has to play them all. So that could be fun. At any rate, there's Wilmer Auto Tech. There's my tinnitus. But yeah, we have the sound drops, the stickers, the subs, all of that. If you want to contribute to the show and support what we do here, gonna have to look into some stuff regarding that now because things are getting to a shit or get off the pot moment, and it is very, very nerve-wracking. All right, there is the Venmo and the PayPal for anyone that needs those. I'll paint them or pin them to the top of the YouTube chat momentarily. Oh my God, my hair looks thin today, which is weird. And the beard is weird. Alrighty, so we've got a lot of stuff to get into. Our first hour stories. We're going to talk about Joe Biden again. Surprise. I'm not excited to, but there it is. We got some stuff about Ron DeSantis that's pretty awesome. I got a story from locally here in St. Cloud that I'm going to bring up and talk about a bit. We're going to talk about a driver who picked the worst place in the world to stop their car, and some Celebrity Jeopardy stuff. Wait a minute, what? Oh, we got two DeSantis stories. I should have put DeSantis on the thumbnail. We got 2 DeSantis stories. Apparently, DeSantis is going after the woke sport. All right. And for those of you who don't know, I didn't even know this until a little while ago. Apparently, the woke sport is hockey. What the fuck? Like, yeah, I never thought of the NHL as woke. I was like, we're the ones who laughed at the idea of having CTEs. Like, I mean, they're like, people get CTEs in football. Yeah, fucking pussies. That's why we play on the ice. You took a ringer, just lay down for a minute. You'll be fine. Skate it off, you fucking bitch. Oh, but yeah, so apparently hockey is woke and DeSantis ain't having it. And so we're going to talk about that too. We've got a couple of interesting video clips and videos for hype train stuff. If we can get a hype train going later, cool. And then I've got some fun stuff for our automatic baked in overtime because we're still on that kick. We got quite a few things in line for there, including something from Corinne Jean-Pierre and just some other stuff. Loaded that up. We've got a few interesting stories for hour 3. What was the one that I was excited to talk about? Oh yeah, we got one in from New South Wales, Australia. That's going to be kind of funny. Alrighty, and oh yeah, and then a police chase, the most exciting police chase known to mankind. As well as second hour story, we're doing more stuff on the Brian Walsh guy. Apparently, this guy is a horrible criminal. Oh, I live in North South Wales? Well then, yay. New South Wales. Duh. New South Wales. What the North South Wales, you fucking idiot? Really? Really? Wow. Oh, that brain damage is sinking in, isn't it, buddy? Oh, Jesus. Alrighty. So, that one hurt me. The realization of my stupidity, like, punched me in the throat. Oh, right in the dick. Anyways, we're going to get our show kicking off here as everybody's kind of filtering in. So let's move into it. Can we fit that? No, I'll make that new screen tonight or tomorrow for that. DeSantis pushed to permanently ban COVID-19 mandates in Florida. I wish we could do this shit from, God damn it, that's the wrong screen. From country, like from end to end, the COVID mandate. Because let's look, I don't care. I don't care whether you believe in the vaccines. I don't care whether you think they work or not. I don't care how you feel about COVID. The simple facts of the matter are it was not the big boogeyman we were told, and we all really need to just fucking move the fuck on, especially you, hospitals. I'm looking at you, hospitals and places continuing to pump the idea that we need to get vaccines and all this shit. Oh, protect yourself from COVID. Why? It's been proven that we haven't been protecting ourselves from COVID, and we don't need to. I live in Cessnock, but we call it Methnock. Well, wow, that's an area of town we here in St. Cloud call Stearns County. Is it Stearns County where we do it? No, Waite Park. Waite Park is where you get that. I always forget where to get meth. That's why I never buy any. I'm like, where do the trendy people buy the meth? I don't know. It's not my bag, man. It is not my bag.
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
Alrighty, so Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis called on state lawmakers to make permanent existing penalties for companies that require all employees to get the COVID-19 vaccination. His latest move to curtail pandemic mitigation efforts. Again, they're not pandemic mitigation efforts. They're I don't know what they are. Are they? They're not virtue signaling because like the vaccine kind of works as long as you're willing to risk suddenly dying for no apparent reason. But yeah, they're not mitigating anything. It's not like if we undo this stuff, like they make it sound like if you undo it, something bad's gonna happen. No, actually, if we had never done this stuff from the first point, a lot of bad stuff wouldn't have happened. Alrighty. Okay, so the proposal would extend indefinitely measures DeSantis signed in 2021 that made Florida the first state in the country to threaten businesses with fines if they require workers to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Those measures pitted DeSantis and Florida against the federal government over President Joe Biden's efforts to get the country's workforce inoculated. Again, not from getting sick, just inoculated so you can maybe suffer a heart attack. Poor people get meth from Litchfield Police Department. Well, I feel like the government's double dipping on the meth dealers, man. They're shutting them down, they're taking their money, and they're selling their goods. It's just fucking rude, man. It's fucking... Capitalism's a thing. Let the free market bear all, even if the people it's bearing don't have teeth. Alrighty, so the proposal would extend indefinitely the measures. Okay, threaten business fines. These measures pitted DeSantis against the federal government, a standoff that helped boost the Republican governor's popularity among conservatives. Now, as DeSantis considers running for president, he is reinstating that battle. This time, DeSantis has encouraged skepticism of COVID-19 vaccines altogether, staking out a position far to the right of his top potential rival for the GOP nomination, former President Donald Trump, who continues to count the development of the vaccines as one of his administration's chief accomplishments. Yeah, because he didn't have a whole lot of accomplishments. The other accomplishment he had was the economy, which you guys kind of took from him. So, Master Meatball saying ahoy. Hey, Master Meatball. Welcome to the show. Alrighty. No need to call. I made a decision. Will ship item this weekend. Well, I mean, I trust your decision-making skills. Sorry I did not make that call. I've been busy as shit, and it's just been on the docket to do. I still have a ton of stuff I have to do today. As soon as this gets done, I got to start cutting up some videos. I got to take my egg chair apart. Well, I don't think I'm doing that today, but I'm definitely... The egg chair is on the docket. Operation Save Humpty begins like either this weekend or next week, so... Might take a while to get him back in fighting shape, but Humpty will return. It has been foretold. So, all right. So, all right. Again, encourage skepticism of the COVID-19 vaccines. I feel like anyone with a pair of working eyes and a free-thinking brain that's capable of rational thought has some skepticism about the COVID-19 vaccines. Look, I'm, again, not trying to say don't get vaccinated. That's your choice. That's your body. That's your choice. You make that decision. However, we have watched the federal government and the makers of the vaccines continually kick the fucking field goal down the line when it's like, oh, wait a minute. You guys only need one shot. Wait, nope, now you need to get one booster. Did I say one? I meant 3. But hey, it gives you complete immunization from COVID-19. 99.9% efficacy. Did I say 99.9? I meant 80%. Did I say 80%? It's probably closer to 60. Look, it's kind of 45 and you can spread it to other people. But the point is it would be way worse if you didn't have the vaccine. Oh, your son's dead? Don't worry about that. Again, skepticism is kind of something that's baked into the cake here, guys. Don't sit there and say DeSantis is making people skeptical. Kids dropping dead suddenly is making people skeptical. Professional athletes suffering a coronary because someone touched them too hard on the shoulder is making people skeptical. It's kind of reality that's making people skeptical. 84% is Moderna. Is it really 84% now? How many boosters is Israel up to? Last I heard it was 8. Look, if you have to keep getting boosters within a year, is it really that effective? And again, the whole thing of it was supposed to prevent you from transmitting it. Now we know it doesn't prevent you from transmitting it. You can transmit it just fine. And I've had COVID. Wouldn't have known I had it if I didn't lose my sense of smell. That was literally the only clue I had. It was just that. And this again, like, oh, he's pitching people against the vaccine. Like, he's encouraging skepticism, or he's just taking advantage of the skepticism that exists. I would say the federal government and their insistence on sticking to this failed thing kind of is where the skepticism comes from. They were wrong about the... Thank you, voice crack. They were wrong about the lockdowns, DeSantis said on Tuesday. They were wrong about mask mandates. They were wrong about school closures. They were wrong about mRNA shots. They were wrong about vax passports and vaccine mandates. DeSantis wants to make permanent laws passed in November of 2021 after he called a special session in response to the Biden administration's federal vaccine mandate. Those measures, scheduled to expire at the end of June, included prohibitions on mask requirements in schools and government and prohibited vaccines as a condition to travel. DeSantis had called on lawmakers to ban vaccine mandates outright and inflict punitive penalties on businesses that didn't comply and threatened to pull state protections against COVID-19 related businesses to any company that followed Biden's mandate. But the Republican-controlled legislature wouldn't go that far. Instead, the bill that ended up on DeSantis' desk said businesses could require vaccination as a condition of employment if workers are allowed to opt out through a medical or religious exemption, proof of natural immunity, or by submitting to regular testing for COVID-19. It's not clear if DeSantis would extend the existing limitations on vaccine requirements or if he's suggesting new legislation that would ban any business from making vaccines a condition of employment. In addition to promising permanent prohibitions on strict mask and vaccine mandates, DeSantis also wants to prevent doctors from losing their medical licenses if they stake out positions that contradict medical census. During Tuesday's event in Panama City Beach, DeSantis welcomed to the stage a local dermatologist who has spread unsubstantiated COVID-19 conspiracies on Twitter. We want to have our medical practitioners, particularly our physicians, be protected with the freedom to be able to speak the truth, DeSantis said. Following Tuesday's announcement, the state House Minority Leader, Fentrice, I don't know, a Tampa Democrat, called DeSantis the new number one peddler of dangerous message from the anti-vax establishment. So can we call you the number one peddler of the dangerous from the vac? Because again, why can't we call the vaccine dangerous? I mean, anyone that doesn't want to agree with it just for their own personal choice is called some sort of anti-vaxxer or whatever. Like, I have all my vaccines from, like, things that are actually vaccines. But this mRNA shit, I've been calling it bogus from day one, and I'm sorry, it keeps proving me right. Why am I now still? That's the part that bugs me about this, especially with left-leaning sources. It's like you're ignoring part of reality, and I'm getting annoyed. Experimental gene therapy, please. Greetings all, says Nagashaka. Hey, how you doing? My body, my choice. There is no vaccine. Yeah, again, these aren't vaccines. And the thing that bothers me is I report more and more stories about kids suddenly dying randomly with heart conditions, blood clots, all this other fucking shit. I'm not allowed to ask how that comes about or why. I'm not allowed to talk about any of that, how it's weird and unheard of. But meanwhile, I still see on TV that they put commercials out saying, go get your booster, go get your vaccination. How about we stop pushing that message? It looks like there are side effects. Oh. It's from climate change, dummy. I wish it was from climate change. Because then we could turn down the thermostat. I had a thought today with Greta Thunberg, that whole protest she was in. I was like, you know what would be cool? Why don't they put her on like one of those like pedal bikes that generates electricity? And they go, you know what? You want to save the planet? Now you can do something. Exercise. Get on the bike and pedal it. By the way, this will only power part of a house for 5 minutes, and you're going to be here for a couple hours, like all day. But get at it. Like, again, just show us this alternate energy. Like, went from safe and effective to blame anything else you can think of first. She could use the exercise. Looks like she's getting chunky. I will admit, she's looking a little plump. But hey, when you sit on your ass, fighting climate change by tweeting. Like, no offense. That's my biggest problem with rumble.com/justkiddingllc coming soon. Yeah, maybe. I mean, whatever. Like, what? Twitch is going to come? I don't think Twitch is going to come after me. I mean, maybe YouTube would. But, fuck it. I don't care anymore. I don't know. Like, let him come take me down, Like, let him come silence old Johnny, because I said, hey, by the way, vaccines? Yeah. No. Oh... You know what I should do? I should support that Crowder guy. He'll change things. If I just give him, like $20 a month and wait until I'm dead. Even then. Alrighty. So that's DeSantis. I'm glad to see some people in the government actually like kind of standing up to this stuff. I hate that it's picking political lines because I don't want to pick a political party. I would like a left and a right. What about the vaccine option? I would like a left and a right. Wait a minute, I've been paying attention option. Just maybe. Like I said, check out the first hour or so of Corey's stream to get. Oh, I must miss that. Check out the first hour or so of Corey's stream today. Maybe I should. Don't think vegetarians got fat. Must be smashing the steak, Funberg. Vegetarians can get fat. Getting fat's about sugar. Vegetarians eat things with sugar, don't they? I mean, they're not like swearing off sugar. Put the homeless on a hamster wheel outside every resident to generate electricity. What, not sensitive? Okay, put druggies on the wheels. Look, the problem you're going to get with that is they're lazy. Like, I mean, no offense. The homeless community doesn't exist because they have an abundance of work ethic, all right? That's not... Those people aren't sitting on the street because they're like, if only I had something to do. You know, I just, it's not that I want to sit here and blame the world for my problems. It's just that I want to sit here and blame the world for my problems. Dangle the heroin in front of them. Do you really think that's going to work in the long term? Eventually, they're going to figure out that the heroin isn't real or that they can't get it. Like, I don't know. Now you're just being a dick. Corey's first hour of video, what coroners and embalmers are finding. Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a freak show of stuff. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Plus, then I'm stealing Corey's material. He must have done some work to get that up. Good on him. Bet he did a damn good show. Watch that motherfucker. Chase the dragon. I mean, but I can't run. Otherwise, I'd catch that son of a bitch. Almost. Alrighty. So, I meant in your free time. You know, it might not be a bad idea. Who doesn't enjoy a good horror movie? You know, what coroners and embalmers are finding in dead bodies. If you're one of the people that felt pressured. And by the way, this is the other thing that bothers me about this vaccine bullshit. There is an unacknowledged, ignored group of people, and it's I think, sizable one, of people who didn't want vaccines. People didn't want to take this stuff, but begrudgingly went along with a vaccine or a vaccine and a booster because the society kept telling them, you've got to do this. You're being irresponsible. You're putting people's lives at risk. And now they have to sit there and go, oh, did I put my own life at risk by taking this vaccine? Well, by taking this mRNA shot for something that really I could have just done without? I mean, Stockholm Syndrome. Who's got Stockholm Syndrome? The people in the vaccine stuff? I was prepared to quit my job when the mandate suddenly went away. Cardiothoracic surgeon scoffed at me when I asked about myocarditis, like he was told to rebuff the question. It's just, again, just try a little harder to make me not like you if you're like the pro-vax people. Just this whole thing, the whole time it's been going on, I've been against it. I said we should never have locked stuff down. I said we shouldn't have closed shit and canceled stuff, but no, we had to do it. And now they don't want to even just admit that they were wrong. It's getting problematic. Like, I mean, at a certain point, they have to admit they were wrong, or people are gonna have to, I don't know. I imagine as society, we can't sit here without people being held accountable. People are going to have to be. 2 weeks to slow the spread. Yeah, wasn't that a fat lie of bullshit? 2 weeks to slow the spread. You know, the fact that we can't hold the Minnesota governor accountable for continually lying. People want to talk about Trump lied, Trump lied. Yeah, how many times did Walz say just 2 more weeks, just 1 more month, just going to extend the powers 1 more time? Oh, that's right. Continuously. Piece of shit. Anyways, police say they found a fatally... Police say a man was found. All right, there we go. I was like, wait a minute, what was it? Police say a man was found fatally shot inside a St. Cloud apartment late Tuesday night. St. Cloud police officers were called to the building of the 300 block of 14th Avenue Southeast at 11:51 p.m. on a report of shots fired. The man was found inside the apartment. He was declared dead at the scene despite life-saving efforts. Preliminary investigations suggests that suspects involved fled the area immediately after the shooting. No arrests have been made as of Wednesday morning. The man's identity will be released in the coming days. by the local Midwest Medical Examiner's Office. An investigation remains ongoing at this time. So, it's just lovely things happening everywhere. Covenant Gardens. Myocarditis is terrible, especially if you've had COVID before. Oh. See, and this is the thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just a dick, but I feel like we, as a society, we got to start going to the doctors and be like, yeah, I'm also worried about myocarditis. I got the jab, so I'm worried about blood clots and myocarditis and things like that. What can we do to look into that? Well, there is there's no reason to be worried about such a thing. Oh, you don't believe in facts? Oh, I thought you were a doctor. And that's the worst part. Medical professionals are telling people who just have eyes that function are going, no, you're not seeing what you're seeing. No, you're not seeing what you're seeing. No, you're seeing what you're seeing, but it's not what you think it is, even though all the evidence points there. And the reason I say that is because then that would make me wrong. So it's not what you think it is. I had a stroke, so taking the vaccine scares the crap out of me. Look, before evidence came out, I didn't want to take the vaccine just because I didn't want to mix my medical situation with everything I've got medications in me. I just didn't want to fucking mix that cocktail with something new. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take a medicine that was highly untested, highly unresearched, and a whole lot of we don't know in there. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to do that. And I literally got told by people on social media, Facebook, in person, how as a DJ and a comedian, I'm putting people's lives at risk. I'm in. What if someone gets COVID from you at the wedding? You shouldn't be hanging out that close to the DJ. 6 foot distance, bitch. And then 2. Here, we told you here. Yeah, but you didn't listen. Some people told me here not to get it. Yeah. And the reason I didn't listen is because there was talks of literally mandates and laws requiring people like me who perform publicly to need it. I was avoiding that step. I got the one Johnson & Johnson shot, and I won't do any more. I won't touch that stuff anymore. Even more of a reason to resist. Call the vaccine a coincidence, but it's not. Again, call the vaccine a coincidence. Can we call the company that made it a bunch of criminals? Can we say Pfizer should be held accountable? Can we say that the government that gave the fucking pharmaceutical companies a blank fucking check and no responsibilities, can we say that they should be held accountable? Currently serving politicians. Can you, Joe Biden and the rest of you guys pushing this vaccine shit, Donald Trump, you guys want to maybe, I don't know, go to jail? What a piece of garbage you are, Johnny. Supposed to do it for everyone else. No, I kind of feel like nobody argued that. I guess I've never followed laws unless it's commandment of the book, brother. Oh, commandment of the book? I'm sorry. You got that demon on your back. I feel bad for people that's like, the only rules I follow are the religious ones. The only thing keeping you decent is the idea that you get rewarded for it. That's a shame. Because that's the problem. Deep down, most humans are horrible pieces of shit, and they won't acknowledge it. They all pretend they're good for a later reward. It's just bad. Anyways, that's the end of that story. I'm on a weird place today. Maybe I shouldn't be doing a show. Alrighty. I forgot. Deathbed repentance. Is that what it's called? Hospitals are complicit too. They took their 20% uptick with a smile. Oh, dude, hospitals are not only complicit, they're the ones that are still pushing this shit. You go to a hospital, that's where you're going to see COVID restrictions, and you have to wear a mask. And by the way, have you had your booster? And if you are one of the people like me who rebukes that stuff and goes, no, these are bad. No, there's a lot of concerning stuff. There's a lot of reasons to maybe not tell people to do that, especially young children. As a medical health professional, you should look into those things. And then they suddenly tell you that they won't serve you anymore. And you have to go to outpatient services because apparently when they're like, have you had any COVID-19 symptoms? Be like, can I call a lawyer to ask you guys to stop pestering me about this? Because it's not a thing. Chameleon Izzard saying, hey, just kidding in the chat. Hey, what's up? So yeah, I don't know. I'm going nuts, I think. I'm spiraling. I am spinning my gears on this shit, and it's going fucking crazy. Because I'm so sick of the COVID stuff. I'm sick of the COVID stuff, and I'm sick of the people who are wrong, like refusing to accept reality. The people who sat there telling us the whole time, trust the science, trust the science. Okay, trust the science, asshole. Look, you're wrong, motherfucker. Anyways. So let's talk about something else the government fucked up. As the Biden documents probe unfolds, Americans weigh in on how well federal officials handle classified material. I mean, why wouldn't we just go to a man on the street?
The weeds are coming.
Oh, fuck this commercial. We're advertising on a conservative channel. Let's tie in the founding fathers. Okay, I thought we were talking to people on the street. Does the federal government have a problem keeping classified documents classified? Let me just jump in to say, abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Biden is like, hey, we got to go after this guy. You cannot get a medical transplant if you do not have the COVID shot. See, and oh, fuck, what the hell is this shit? This is not the story. Oh my God, Fox. I seriously, I like litigation, some form of reparation. I don't know. I feel like Fox needs to be punished. This is bullshit. You don't need to do this, you asshats. Ugh. But yeah, exactly. Trust the science. Well, that's the problem. I trust science, and science has shown time and time again that yeah, these vaccines didn't work the way we were told they were. Yeah, COVID wasn't the threat we were told it was.
You want to see my cracker?
All right, we apparently can't pause this because Fox News is a little bitch that can't fucking handle being paused for 5 seconds while people add context. Because, you know, heaven forbid we have context on stuff. You're just supposed to blindly trust it based on political lines.
Yes, somebody should be looking into it.
Definitely the federal government has to do a better job, man.
I wonder if...
It should be looked at. I think the way the federal government keeps their top secret documents is seems kind of loose.
Whatever can be done to secure those documents, absolutely.
Why do I feel like you only went with people that went with...
back to back with multiple people, then it needs to be looked into, so it doesn't happen no more.
But they're just documents containing maybe something irresponsible, something really not a big issue, then I think that's okay.
I mean, everybody got secrets and, you know, saying that they don't want to get out, but...
You guys and this is the problem. These people, are they dumb enough to think that this is the only time this has happened? Do you guys really believe that this is the only time?
By him being the president of the United States, man, I would like to know what the documents is.
These are confidential documents.
You know what I'm saying? That they...
Like, again, do you guys think this never happened before? Are you that dumb? Do people really? Context is everything to me. Yeah, that's the problem. We have a world that's getting less and less concerned with context and more concerned with the specifics of like the words or whatever. It doesn't matter the meaning. It matters the exact word you used, because, you know, I don't have to be right if I can just say your words are wrong. But yeah, with this, like, find stupider people for me, please, Fox.
They
Jesus.
don't want to get out, but by him being the president of the United States, man, I would like to know what the documents is.
These are confidential documents. They're high security documents.
Thank you, Wilmer.
In someone's home.
They should make sure they turn all those in before they leave office.
There is a very robust system
They should make
for
sure
every single document
No, there
that's
isn't.
ever produced, and it's
No, there isn't. You guys think the
where
government...
that document is, who has it, the chain of custody every time it's checked out.
There's too many other things that they lacked on, you know,
Yeah.
that they need to be working on in this country.
I think the public library does a better job of keeping track of their books.
Oh, and what do you know? Most of the people agreed with Fox. It's almost like they never showed you anyone who said, I'm not really worried about it. I feel like we had like one guy who's like, I think we got other things, bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean? Like a fucking, oh. Hey, let's interview the stupid tourists just visiting D.C. Yeah, exactly. Like, how do you feel about this document stuff? You have no relevant information. I think it's really bullshit that Trump stole these documents and that Biden did it. But I just we need to make sure that this doesn't happen ever again. Yeah, and just completely ignore the fact that it's been happening this whole time, right? Like every other president before now. Like really, this was a thing where we could have gotten all of them from day one on this one, but every president besides Washington probably took classified documents, and even then he did too. That's exactly what I'm saying, Trucker 18-Wheeler. Thank you very much. That's what I'm saying. Hey, and he took the shits. He took the shits. He knew he took the shits. Biden wasn't, and here's the best part. Biden was the vice president. He wasn't allowed to, and he still did it. Like, that's the big problem for me with people like, well, the big difference between Biden and Trump is the government had to go after Trump and Biden just willingly gave them over. Yeah, and also the fact that Biden had absolutely no authority to do that whatsoever. I mean, technically, if you want to talk about the bigger crime of taking documents, Biden taking them and then having them for the entirety of Trump's reign and up till now. But, yeah. Explain to me how that's not worse. Explain to me how the vice president having documents he should not have for 4 years when he should not have them, finally giving them up 2 years into his term after he sent the FBI to raid a former sitting president for the same crime he is committing. You know what I believe? Conspiracy theories be damned. Here's what I believe. Old Joe thought, I'm going to get him on this one. And then after he did, he went, wait a minute.
Shamrock 1000 sorries I'm late, boss.
Oh, dude, you're the boss, man. You're the boss. This is your channel, David.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits. But yeah, so it's just, I think Biden literally forgot that, I think until he went after Trump, he forgot that he committed the same crime. That's literally what I think it was. I think Biden went, we'll get him on documents. Can't hang me on that. I'm an active president. Hey, we've got documents in your house stored improperly, like sitting next to your fucking car, like it's a box of old newspapers from 4 years ago. Oh, that sounds really bad. We better hand them over. And there's a sticker party kicking off. Thank you very much, Balls Deep, for that. We'll do a little burn for y'all for the sticker party. Again, this is like a minute or so. They're free to use. Go for the app on the sticker party thing. Throw them up on the screen. Bukkake the screen with stickers. We'll go there. I gotta fix this mic stand. This thing not staying down is a problem. Wow, nobody's doing the sticker part. I'm all by myself. Fanatical Bucks fan saying it broke over, it lagged, or seized up. Aww. That's not cool, sticker party machine. That is not cool. We got to fix that. Let's go over here. Extensions. My extensions. Stream stickers. Let's open that dashboard. All right. Log in with Twitch. I am so sorry. It must have froze. Their website must have gone down. Hopefully it's all back up now. Can we set up tutorial? There we go. Can I get a demo? Can I do a demo on stickers? Let's see. Can we get a demo? Preview. Uh-oh. The fact that the sticker party thing is still going on the screen is worrisome.
Cheerwell 100. Well, we might as well have a train then.
Well, if you want, Laglass. Wait, what?
Here comes a train, a busy little
all right, so now they're working.
Rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the the train, and here comes driver then too.
All right, so yeah, they are. They're working.
Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train.
Well, I guess.
Party 5,000.
Holy shit. Thank you. Damn. Like the cop didn't the train. What? Like the cop did the train? I don't. Boop. Oh, thank you, Balls Deep, for the boop sticker and the 100 bits. I have no idea what that's about, the cop and the train bit. I don't understand, but I'm going to trust that you know what you're talking about, because God knows I don't. Anyways, let's get back to the show. We've got plenty to do, plenty to talk about still. Although, we are level 4. Fuck me, level 4 of a hype train already? Holy shit! All right, so we got videos to load up. We got to do some videos. And for those of... Jesus, thank you, Balls Deep, for the boom sticker and all that craziness. For those of you on... shut the fuck up, Karen. What do you... Message retracted? What do you mean message retracted? Who cares? Whatever. I don't know.
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Yeah?
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Well, I am going to link the Venmo and the PayPal here in the YouTube, and then we're going to pin that to the top. So if anyone wants to contribute on the YouTube, there's ways to do that. Thank you very much. And then let's get you that cowbell for those 5 gifted subs. Jesus, man. So amazing. All right. Was nothing. All right, well, I'm...
Cheerwell 100. Oh y'all, hit this train like I'm a Lovern County officer and named Megan Hall.
Come on, Jimmy! Come on!
She is a famous officer. She's gonna be remembered fondly at the old shooting range, if you know what I mean. We used to call her the evidence lockup, you know, because of all the cum that was in her. Master Meatball saying the sticker wants 100 bits from me. Thought they were free right now. They're free during the sticker party, but the sticker party thing came and went and the app effed up right as it happened. So we're 700 bits before we get to a sticker party. But yeah, when those are active, they are. And her husband is not leaving her.
Guess what? He's in on it. I got a fever. And the only prescription.
Thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Yeah, makes me think she's in on it. Yeah, or he's in on it. Yeah. The cop that had a train ran on her, that train sure didn't come. Oh.
Party 1000.
Holy shit, thank you so much. Jesus. All right, let's start loading up our videos instead of just fucking around here enjoying this amazing hype train, which, again, thank you so much for the support. We are, and I got to catch up on controlled burn, so we got to see where we are at here before I load those videos up. Come on, I think we just finished 4, so we're in 5. They're probably swingers. I mean, maybe. Didn't she say they were in an open relationship? That is pretty much, that's being a swinger. Actually, that's worse than being a swinger. Swingers usually go somewhere together so you both know you're cheating at the same time. But the whole like open relationship thing, I mean, she was just popping off at the first sign of a lunch break, you know what I mean? Just, hey, what are you guys doing for lunch? Oh, we're eating out. I mean, he's eating me out. All right, so level 6, 27%. Thank you so much. Let's get our first... well, let's just load all 3 up. We'll do all 3 of these hype train stories or videos for this hype
Cheer
train
2000.
So this first one here, I want you guys to behave yourselves. We have a video of... look, I don't mean to let people in behind the curtain, but apparently, you know, some of us... We fake the pictures we make for, like, thumbnails and stuff. And we've got a video of a lady doing just that. Except, she didn't realize her camera was on. And live. So let's get over to that. I love that I fucking played into the fart thing. I got the timing right, and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to keep on going. I'm not going to let it slow my stride. And then fucking comes in with the goddamn fucking rickroll. All right, so let's get into this first video. Again, this lady...
Cheer 1000.
Like I said, this lady... try not to take this... I know how it looks, okay? I know, just... And you notice, you can't actually hear it. There is sound in there. She's just faking all of this. You got way too big of teeth.
Fuck!
I think I need that for the soundboard. The moment reality set in. Here we go.
Fuck!
Ah! I'm going to make these fake faces. Oh, wait. I'm going to make all these fake faces. Yeah, all right. So let's go here. Uh-oh. Someone's streaming audience just got a whole bunch of Spank Bank material. Alrighty. You know what? Twitch shots. I'm subscribing there. That's the second time I've found a funny clip from you guys. I'm giving you the subscription. We're going to keep an eye on that one. Alrighty. So that's our first video for our Hype Train video. Now we've got another one. This is a short. This is only 41 seconds long. But this is one of those where I'm not sure if this is real or not. I kind of question whether or not this is real. But you be the judge. Oh shit, I bet I'm gonna get popped on Twitch or YouTube for this because of the music thing. Yeah, because you know what's really awesome? When a bunch of white people sing music that was not meant for them. It's the fact that everyone's faces are like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's fake. I'm going with fake on that one. I don't think that's real. That seemed a little too perfect with their response action. God, I hate man buns, all kinds. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that guy should be anyone's hero. I'm just saying he really upstaged the rest of those people, which was hilarious because they're all white people. It's great. They're like, I'm going to take this song back and sing it with rhythm. You know, the one thing I don't have. And then, and then they get upstaged by Man Bun Drummer. But like I said, it was cute and it was funny. But the more I watch it, the more I'm like, your reaction is too perfect. But the two, like, what the fuck? Like, it's too good. I don't think that was real. Now, this next video is technically real. Technically real. F says, Zach, I don't know what that is. I don't know why you're saying F. I hope it's a good thing. Anyways, oh, yeah, we completed level 5. Where are we at of the hype train? I didn't catch up on that quick. It's all good. Alrighty, cool. This 81%, fuck me, 99%, 100%. We just kicked over. So this one's catching up again. Jesus. That's level 6. We're at level 7. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. Level 7. Okay. We're going to do this. Alrighty, so we got some controlled burns to catch up on, which means we're going to need most of this video for that. This one's not very short. This one's about 5 minutes long. And like I said, it's not real, but it's also not fake. And what I mean by that is it's Madonna with a bunch of paid actors.
Why you're here. Yes. In this.
Yes. Yes. Amy Schumer. Oh. You could not have a better fucking...
Sure you all know why you're here.
Yes.
Yes, Amy Schumer knows why she's here. She doesn't have a career and the check cleared. She's here because it's the only way she can maybe claw back a little bit more relevance. It's certainly not going to be with talent. She's going to do it by clinging to coattails. Yours will work. That's an alien, not Madonna. Fanatical Bucks fan, you're wrong on one count there. You're right. That's an alien. But spoiler alert, Madonna. I mean, I didn't know this was I didn't know I was peeling back the curtain. Did I break the world for you? I'm sorry, Madonna. Yeah, totally not from here. And by that, I mean this planet. Why do you think she has been trying to procreate with almost any man that has, like, I don't know, a decent midsection? It's just, really, she just doesn't do guts. That's about it. Big guts aren't her thing. We completed, we got into like halfway levels, or partway level 7 or whatever. Thank you so much, everyone. Amazing support for the show. Thank you. Let's get back over to this video, because I'm ripping it too hard already. Because again, yeah, Madonna's an alien. Madonna's an alien. That's why she brought all of the. That's why she thought Amy Schumer was one of the cool kids. She's unironically wearing a sweater with a smiley face at a table with Madonna. Surprised that Samantha Bee isn't with them. We're only 2 seconds into this video. We might be getting ahead of ourselves.
In this room, all bets are off.
This is tough.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, so I saw Jack Black. Who is that? Oh, fuck me. Who's that?
Schumer. Oh, truth or dare? Dare, bitch.
Wow.
What the is this? Hello, all for your channel on VCCBR. Eric Andre. Yeah, that's Eric Andre. Yeah. Now they're playing Truth or Dare? Okay, I'm sorry, but Madonna, do you think you're still 18? Like, Truth or Dare didn't really last, I'm going to say by 17 or 18, I was pretty much beyond the Truth or Dare phase, if I'm honest. And let's just be honest on one other thing when it comes to Truth or Dare. Amy Schumer. No.
Off with a dare.
I want you to show me with this spread how you lick your husband's asshole.
That's so funny. It's all for you, Damien. That's a beautiful. You're talking about the movie reference where the kid's like the Antichrist or whatever, and like the mom's freaking out, like, what's going on with all this shit? It's like, it's all for you, Damien, and like just fucking. Alrighty. Truth would duck dare, you know. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I
mean, butthole.
I think we're done. Here.
I mean, butthole.
Nope.
Oh, it's so funny. And get it? She has one blacked out tooth. Why? You know, from this current pause screen, she looks like the old witch from the Robin Hood movie with Kevin Costner. You know, just, The Painted Man, he haunts my dreams. Yeah, The Omen, a double entendre, because, you know, the creepy video and the wording of the spammer who posted that link. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was very funny. I just forgot the name of the movie, The Omen. The Omen. This seems really, really weird. And I also want to know, like, I know we don't have this answer available to us now. How mad was Andy Dick that he wasn't involved?
Now, Eric, it's your turn.
This is kind of like sad and gross.
Oh my God. Sad and gross is very popular.
Sad and gross is very popular. This is coming from someone who doesn't understand the internet and is like a great grandma. Like, I'm sorry, lady. Sad and gross is not popular like popular. Sad and gross is popular for us to laugh and ridicule you. It's Schadenfreude, and you are the target. You do not understand what you have done. Eric Andre does. He's a comedian. He's like, dude, this is sad and gross. Just sad and gross is very popular. He's like, yeah, bitch, but not for the reasons you think it is.
right now.
Wes, also known as Diplo.
Ah, come on.
Truth or dare?
There.
You said dare.
Yeah.
My first thought was dip your balls in the margarita and finish the rest of it.
You're so highbrow.
I do it.
You don't have to show your dick.
Yes, you do. You can't.
What the is this? How the like she paid to get these people here. This was like, oh my God. Oh. I really love how Madonna is trying so hard to disparage that people in Hollywood are all morally effed up weirdos who do self-indulgent shit entirely high on their own superiority. Glad that none of that is present in this video. By the way, my camera has been covering the title of this video, so if you don't know, the title of this video is Madonna, the Celebration Tour announcement. This is all to announce that you can go see her live before she's dead.
Go over there and hide it.
Well, you gotta show Madonna.
Yes.
Jack, you have to verify that he's.
Why am I in charge?
I don't know. It just feels right.
Verification. He did it.
It's a part two. You have to slam it.
Pound it. The balls are disinfected now with the alcohol.
That's beautiful.
Can we do Madonna?
Don't ask. Just do it.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Oh, who's a high schooler again? Truth or dare? All right, dare. Have a kid. Free bleed. Okay, dare. Retire to obscurity. I've got a dare, Madonna. Give up. Accept defeat. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. We have like 3.5 minutes left. I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be hard for all of us.
Don't kiss Jack Black right now.
Fuck yeah!
Kiss Jack Black right now?
I'm hard as a rock.
I am a different man.
Yeah. I'm all.
Since they don't record Illuminati meetings, all these people are just part of Hollywood. What is this? What is this? The minutes from the annual Red Shoe meeting? What the fuck is this shit? Why isn't Bill Maher there? I was told he was a member of the Red Shoe Society. Seriously, if you're Bill Maher, how pissed are you that you weren't invited to this? Oh, fuck. Oh. God damn it. Making out with Jack Black. I don't know who I feel worse for, Madonna or Jack Black. I am actually torn between who suffered more, Madonna or Jack Black. I feel like between the meth mouth that she's got going on and the hillbilly beard that he has, it's like a dead heat.
Also a different man.
Yes, Bob.
I'm going for a dare.
Show us with this Evian bottle.
Okay.
How you suck it.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Why does it have to be sexual?
And he swallowed.
We can learn from this.
I'm learning.
Yes, Bob.
Okay, it's Meg's turn. I feel sick. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Okay, mine is Kate Berlant. True. Okay, if you could pick one person at the table.
What the? Why are you all trying to get at each other? This is a really weird swingers party. Why? Jesus Christ. How pissed is Michael Jackson that he can't be here right now? I'd like to dare all the...
To have 12 hours of sex with.
12 hours.
And
What is it? Are you all deviants? Jesus Christ. 12 hours of sex? For like half a day. That's gonna chafe, my friend, and not in a way that you want.
Suck my dick.
It should only take about 15 minutes if she's any good at it, but I mean an hour tops. Oh.
After, you have to go to a spaghetti dinner and disco.
Yes! All with the same person?
So you pick one person to go down on, go around town, have 16 hours of sex, disco, and
This
spaghetti.
was 12.
That's Holy shit.
It's too easy. I'm sitting at a table with Madonna.
Oh! Oh, she's a gilfer. Oh, it's too easy. I'm sitting at the table with Madonna. I want to get that wrinkly puss in my face. Oh, I dare you, bro, to smoke all your weed, bro. Yeah, like, truth or dare? Dare. I dare you to light a blunt. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Just fucking... This thing is grotesque.
I feel so honored. I love spaghetti.
Can't eat spaghetti unless my mom makes it.
Well, she could be in the other room.
I can't eat spaghetti unless my mom makes it. I feel like that's a joke, like an Eminem reference.
Truth or dare? Dare.
Yes.
The dare is to create our original photo from the sex book with you and Wayne and Jack and Madonna. Everyone against the wall.
He's a director. Let him do his thing.
No.
Everybody?
No,
Oh,
this
I wasn't
is...
even invited.
Oh, everybody? Oh, I wasn't even invited. Ha, it's like your whole career, Amy. You weren't invited, but you barged your fat ass in anyway. Oh, thank God she's a woman. Because otherwise, what would be interesting about her? Okay, so here we go. Again, this. I feel like this whole thing is an why? This feels like it should never have been made public.
Feel it a little bit to show me.
Show you what?
Not the downward dog. There you go. I'm drawn to Madonna, obviously. Okay, then we build from there. All right. Okay, Wayne on the other side. Wayne, grab them titties.
This is grotesque.
Everybody, if you can't.
Everybody, get a mouth on one of Grandma's orifices. You know, really dig in. All right. Don't be shy. She's got a loose colon. Be warned. 2 things you should know about Madonna: slippery when wet, and her name is Mud. My name is Mud. Oh, Jesus, this is gross. God damn it. Oh. Oh. I feel so wrong for being a fan of Jack Black's musical career up until now.
See the camera can't see you. Hold on, here we go. I think we did it. Got it.
You know what? I have one. Madonna.
Yeah?
I dare you to do a world tour and play your greatest.
Fuck off! Fuck off, Boo! You did not pull a... I love Toastmaster coming up with the acronym for MUD. Madonna unloads diarrhea. Oh. That's beautiful.
Motherfucking hits.
4 decades?
Yeah, bitch.
As in 40 years?
Yes.
As in all those songs?
Fuck yeah.
We're talking
We're
like
talking
a virgin.
open your heart.
We're talking about sending the next, how much? The next minute here, blowing your ego on this entirely stupid stunt. I mean, come on. I thought it was at least, like, organic, and she was just going to announce it. It was all at a truth or dare party with fucking Amy Schumer. Like, here's the worst part now. Now, even if I was a fan of Madonna, I can't go to the show if I thought it was because of Amy Schumer. Now I got to put up with that lady walking around thinking I restarted Madonna's career. Oh. I mean, I know it was a celebration tour announcement, but I assume the thing, the announcement.
We're talking tropical on the island breeze.
Yeah.
All of nature.
a lot of songs.
It's a lot of songs.
You think people would come to that show?
I'll be there.
No.
I'll be there.
Yes, they'll all be there. You paid them to be here. It was in the contract that they have to show up.
Yeah, I'm there.
There? Okay, so the answer is...
The answer is, who at this table didn't just do it for the drug money? Jack Black. It was Jack Black.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, gross. 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 Oh, what is wrong with you people? Not me, bro. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't. No. Ew. Ew. Oh, it gets worse. And now they're tonguing the stand-in buttholes. While they all celebrate to songs that are still popular today but were written decades ago because Madonna's an artist who doesn't improve. It's bad. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't. Sorry. I had no idea the power I had in my hands, and when I pressed play and realized what I had done to us all. I don't even think I did any. I was too grossed out to get any of my controlled burns through that. Took it way too far as is. I mean, you mean me with the video or them? That is beyond watchable. I mean, for the goofs, it was okay. I'm not going back. And like I said, I feel we now as a society have to hold Amy Schumer responsible for instigating Madonna into returning to public life. Amy, this is the second travesty you committed on the world. The first one was restarting Inside Amy Schumer. Because let's face it, after Anthony Jeselnik stopped being Inside Amy Schumer stopped being relevant. Oh, I think it was old, too. It was black and white. I don't know if it was a month ago or how long ago it was, but it was gross. It was so gross. I didn't even know it was going to be that gross. I didn't know they were doing a fucking truth or dare party. I just knew that they were hanging out like they're the cool kids. And I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. And I saw like the Amy Schumer part in there, and I went, all right. Weird start. We'll use this today. And then, it got significantly worse from there. Oh. Like I said, I'm sorry. I should realize the responsibility I have and the obligation to not share stuff like that. I'm sorry. All right, our next story. A driver stops his car in the middle of a busy interstate to eat Taco Bell. Oh, yeah, and by the way, he's drunk. This is from our friends at Not the Bee. Alrighty. So Powell, apparently the name of the person, 53-year-old Gregory Powell is now facing a DUI charge after stopping in the middle lane of the I-75 at 1 a.m. last Friday for a fourth meal. Powell was alone in his car when he stopped his vehicle in the middle of the busy highway, sat in it for a few minutes while cars zoomed past, and then ran to the shoulder. About 10 minutes later, he was found there by police, eating his tacos and reeking of alcohol. When police asked him why he had stopped his car, he said he was worried for his daughter. Unless his daughter was sitting on the side of the I-75 in desperate need of Taco Bell, I'm going to say that was just a sorry drunken excuse. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the drunk driver had the sense to stop driving. Yeah, but he could have chose to get off the road. We don't even get a picture of the guy? I want to see who this person is. You could have included some fun facts, you dick. He kept spilling the toppings. I don't blame him. Look, man, sometimes you got to get your gordita crunch on, and you just can't afford to wait to get to like a rest stop, you know? Sometimes running for the border is also the same as running for the shoulder on the I-75. Oh, Jesus. All right, so I've got another one here. This one's also from Not the Bee. This is a clip, apparently, that went viral from Celebrity Jeopardy, and the clip is just simply is by Owen Sebring, titled "That's It, Cancel." That's it. Cancel Celebrity Jeopardy forever.
The 50 states.
Who is this in Celebrity Jeopardy? I don't even recognize the celebrity.
For 300, please. In Field of Dreams, a question is asked. Is this heaven? No. It's this Midwestern state, also known as the Corn State. Tori. What is Wisconsin? No. Candace. What is Nebraska? No. What is Iowa? Iowa. Whew. The 50.
You guys didn't know the... God, that's sad. Again, I don't know who these celebrities are.
For 300, please. In Field of Dreams, a question is asked. Is this heaven? No. It's this Midwestern state, also known as the Corn State. Tori.
Who? Tori who?
What is Wisconsin? No. Candace.
Oh, Patton Oswalt is the only one I recognize. He's also silent. I used to like Patton, but he has lived hard now. I used to love Patton Oswalt. I think it was one of his last comedy specials that I watched, where I just kind of went, you know, I think I'm good on Patton Oswalt for now. I think we've reached that limit. Covenant Garden saying Puerto Rico. No, I don't think it's Puerto Rico. Can you turn it up a bit, please? I turned it up
Fuck
as high
off.
as I could. The thing was fucking silent. The video was all the way up. It was all the way up.
What is Nebraska?
Yeah, so she asked Nebraska. So we had the answer is Iowa because it's the corn state. And so Tori here said Wisconsin. Candace says Nebraska. Patton, smart enough to just keep his mouth shut because he doesn't know. They're using the term celebrity a little bit loose. I mean, I'd say Patton's a celebrity. Patton Oswalt's a celebrity. Again, the other two, I have no idea. But they also got the questions wrong, so maybe that's a good thing we don't know who they are. Just overall, maybe not the best look to be in that clip. But that's so that's Celebrity Jeopardy. That's going viral. Again, the corn state, like the Iowa Corn Huskers, like the corn state. Like if you're from the U.S., pretty sure you know. Nebraska is a solid guess, but wrong. Nebraska is a solid guess. I mean, okay, but I guess I'll let you have that one. But Wisconsin? Candace Parker is the middle. She's a superstar in the WNBA. Lab Glass, those two things are contradictory. You can't be a superstar and in the WNBA. Nebraska Cornhuskers. No, I thought Nebraska Cornhuskers? Then that would be confusing. But all right, so I'll give it. Iowa has bird mascots. You're right. You're right. The Blackhawks or whatever. The black doves. They're as good as white doves, but they're black. They've been systemically repressed. Alrighty. So on to our last DeSantis story from the top of the hour. We got to kind of wrap this up so we can get into our second hour stuff. Again, thank you for that hype train. That was a lovely little detour. Let's get over here. Ron DeSantis squares off with the new woke foe, the NHL. I used to play hockey. I'm surprised. NHL and woke are two things that shouldn't go together. Did I miss something? Did hockey players become pussies? I don't remember hockey players being pussies. I remember hockey players being hockey players. All right. So let's go in on this. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is squaring off with an unlikely opponent, the NHL, in the latest battle of the culture wars. The NHL, where gloves off fighting still brings just a 5-minute penalty, and I think that's too much. Sports as a whole, virtue signaling for mass appeal. Hockey will never have mass appeal. Anyone who thinks hockey should have mass appeal is an idiot. There's a reason hockey won't have mass appeal. You have to be willing to freeze your ass off just to watch a game, and that's even in the middle of the summer. You have to go into an ice rink to see hockey. You have to be cool with being physically uncomfortable just to watch the sport. No face-off pun? Lame. Well, you fanatical Bucks fan, you might not be a huge hockey player because the face-off is also referred to as squaring off. So the face-off is also referred to as squaring off. So Governor Ron DeSantis squaring off with unlikely opponent, the NHL. So they did kind of make the pun. In a better way, though. In the latest battle of the culture war, blah, 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 where the player base is 93% white, and until the hiring of Mike Greer by the San Jose Sharks last year, there had yet to be a black general manager in the history of the sport, has somehow become the new epitome of woke culture gone awry. Over the weekend, DeSantis' administration got the NFL to fold on a local hiring event aimed at diversifying the league's workforce ahead of its annual All-Star Game. The All-Star Game and skills competition is set for the first weekend of February in Sunrise, Florida. A suburb a suburb a little under an hour north of Miami's home to the Florida Panthers. DeSantis ended up dropping the gloves with America's fourth most popular sport. Yeah, fourth most popular sport. How many are there? We're like 4 of 4, right? Like, name one sport less popular than my voice crack. Oh, God, what's with my voice today? Which hockey trimester is DeSantis squaring off with? Hockey has trimesters or 3 periods, I heard. Yeah, 3 periods, trimesters, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, he's I don't know which one he's squaring off in, but he's going gloves deep. High sticking might be a thing. Alrighty, so how DeSantis ended up dropping gloves of popular force, but it is ostensibly designed to draw tourists to the state and Floridians into the NHL's front office job is the result of a wash, rinse, and repeat approach to corporate efforts to brand themselves as inclusive. As one GOP strategist put it, DeSantis has found another way to raise his profile as a fighter as well as raise money. But as another Republican campaign veteran told the Daily Beast, this isn't a risk-free strategy for the Florida governor and the rumored 2024 contender. It could mark the beginning of a strategy that works until it doesn't. I've been in these rooms where political consultants get together. They try and say, well, what can we do to appeal to white voters without being just super blatantly racist, said Stuart Stevens. Look, a lot of us are like, hey, how can we, like, hold up the white man, but not say we're holding up the white man? Like, just really want to lock down that vote. All right, so Stevens said he has a contrary view on DeSantis' playbook, with the NHL dust-up being the clearest example yet of how Republicans are losing culture wars at an exponential speed. What the NHL is doing bothers absolutely nobody in America. A lot of politics is defining yourself by what you're not for, Stevens said. There was a time with Ronald Reagan, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. So here's Ron DeSantis standing in front of a hockey rink in Florida saying, what exactly? I mean, it's just ridiculous. It makes him look very small. Ahead of the big weekend in February hosted by the Panthers, a franchise that has consistently boasted some of the league's worst attendance figures in the league. The league advertised a jobs fair. The event called for applicants from unrepresented backgrounds, including anyone identifying as female, black, Asian, Pacific Islander, Hispanic, Latino, Indigenous, LGBTQIA+, and / or a person with a disability. Of course. DeSantis press secretary Brian Griffin released a statement Friday blasting the NHL. Oh, lucky NHL. Bet they took it in the face. Discrimination of any sort is not welcome in the state of Florida, and we do not abide by the woke nation that discrimination should be overlooked if applied in a politically popular manner or against a politically unpopular demographic, the DeSantis spokesman said. The NHL later took down the job fair posting on LinkedIn. The Pathway to Hockey Summit is an informational and networking event designed to encourage all individuals to consider a career in our game, and in particular, alert those who might not be familiar with hockey to the opportunities it offers. Right? It's just it's not that, a lot of these people, came from tropical climates and were like, hey, hang out around a giant puddle of ice. Here, all of these people, huge hockey fans. Yeah, all of them, huge hockey fans. Someone needs to tell Ron the JFK story. Hey, Ron, how do you feel about convertibles? Oh, fuck. But this is the thing. I actually, I don't think people really care about this, but I don't think it's going to look bad for Ron DeSantis. Because I feel like a lot of people actually agree with this. Johnny, can you join the LHFDBN4 club? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to say no on principle. I'm going to outwardly reject it until I find information that that confronts my stereotypes. And as soon as we do, we'll have our people do your people. You don't find out. You don't find out. Well, and I'm not joining the club. Candace Parkin. Oh, she's more popular than Patton. I didn't know that. You said they take cripples now. Who takes cripples? The hockey group? The hockey group said they would take crippled people. I don't know if the LGBTQ community does. Although, that depends, define crippled, Define crippling. Alrighty. So, we got a lot of stuff still here to do with all the other stories. So we're going to drop the audio for just a second. Don't do anything crazy with stickers, subs, and all that great shit while we pull up our second hour stories. And again, thank you all for your support. And if you're on the YouTube and you want to support, there are the links pinned to the top of the chat. Alrighty, so Fox News, our next story is about Brian Walsh. For those of you who don't know, Brian Walsh, the guy who everyone's pretty sure he murdered his wife. It keeps coming out more and more that he's not very good at murdering his wife, and he's kind of left a lot of a paper trail in a way. So we're going to talk about the newest piece of evidence that's come forward on that. Microsoft cut 1,000 jobs in fear of a recession. So you know how all these left people are like, it's not a recession, recession is temporary or transitory or whatever. Well, what are you guys going to do when one of your giant, left-leaning, companies and tech companies, and is now going, hey, we kind of have to, we're laying people off to, in preparation for a recession. So, and then we've got a clip from Jon Stewart. I'm a big fan of Jon Stewart, so we're going to be, sled hockey. Sled hockey. That sounds like it'd almost be fun. Well, now, shit. Anyways, let's get to that first story that we promised, because I do want to get to the Jon Stewart thing. I would consider Jon Stewart one of my big idols on The Daily Show for wanting to do this kind of stuff. And so, talking about, he's going to be talking about George Santos. And so we're just going to go and break that down. Jerome Powell got COVID today. Okay. Is that a problem? I'm sorry. I don't know whether or not to be concerned. Is Jerome Powell, is he a great big fat person? Fox News, stop forwarding my articles. Stop it. Stop forcing ads and all of this bullshit. God damn it. I forget who it was. Somebody told me of the thing. I'm going to look into it tonight. I'm literally fucking looking in ad blockers to stop Fox News from shifting, because fuck Fox News. Fuck Fox News. Ugh. What's it, Rupert Murdoch? Fuck him with a giant charge of C4. Oh, a C4 freaking colonoscopy. Anyways, so we're going to talk about our good friend Brian Walsh. Friend of the show, Brian Walsh. Who is Jerome Powell? Yeah, that's kind of the question I was asking, and no one really said it, so let's go ahead and look that up. Jerome Powell. The chair of the Federal Reserve for the United States. All right, let's get into the CNBC story since it doesn't really matter, but people pulling up. Let's watch it now.
Announcing that Fed Chair Jerome Powell has tested positive for COVID-19 and he's experiencing mild symptoms. He is working remotely from home, isolating himself. He is apparently, according to the Fed, up to date with COVID vaccines.
So we can hope that he'll suffer a coincidence pretty soon? If he's up to date on his COVID vaccines, how soon until he suffers a fatal coincidence? Just curious. The guy who said inflation is transitory. All right, so that's the relevance. Okay. Again, this is why I have a problem with the establishment pushing the COVID pandemic problem. He has mild symptoms. He's working from home. We're not concerned that he's going to up and die. We're not concerned that he's going to kill anyone. And he's a government politician, so he's an old person, one of the at-risk group. And we're still not worried. And don't say it's because he's up to date on his vaccines. We're not worried because whether you're up to date on your vaccines or not, spoiler alert, unless you're a great big fat person or have like a comorbidity or you've got one foot in death's door already, probably not going to be a problem. I'm sorry, when legit medical studies say as little as 11 minutes of exercise a week can help you avoid COVID symptoms, it's not a pandemic.
And boosters, hard to imagine, assuming all goes well, Carl, that there'll be any impact on the upcoming meeting. He can either do it remotely if he has to, but I think he'd be beyond the normal sort of quarantine period by the time
this is again why it's not a problem.
February 1st,
because him having it means nothing.
Positive.
Not worried because I don't give a fuck about your own.
Home is the word from the Fed.
I mean, you and me both, homie. Fuck, I don't know if I did any of my controlled burns. I had to have done one of them. So this has got to be, we'll say number 2.
I absolutely hate it, pricking my fingers.
You get these calluses and these sores.
Pick a finger, you know. Which one you gonna hurt today?
Once I was able to use Dexcom, I could simply monitor on my phone.
I hated pricking my fingers. Well, then stop fucking doing it. Just die of diabetes. Just give up and go into that sweet ever after. Just say, you know what? I hated pricking my finger, so I'm going to eat an entire chocolate bar with no consequences and then die. And then just fall asleep and go into a nice little coma. CNBC should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, dude, any news agency that isn't calling out our continued push for this COVID bullshit should be ashamed of themselves, which means pretty much all of them. I mean, Fox is a little bit, but pricking your finger is better than a prick on your... We've got dick jokes. All right, so back to this story about Brian Walsh. As I said, Brian Walsh, accused of killing his wife. He is a convicted, art thief of some kind. Again, this dude looks like a dunce. And the more information comes out about this, the more I'm like, why did she marry him? Again, this whole thing is making me feel less and less bad for the wife. The America's Most Wanted guy? No. The America's Most Wanted wife guy, his wife was smoking hot. Yeah, everyone thought the wife was something. He's kind of a douche canoe walking, but everyone thought she was a decent get. Ugh, just look at that Chudley face. Like his name should be Chudley. Literally Chudley. Alrighty, so. Oh my God. I didn't read all of this before. Brian Walsh searched Google for how to dispose of a body after fatally beating wife Ann Walsh, according to the prosecutors. Right. Because they can't track your Google searches. But I thought Google searches go away after you clear the history. Well, no, it turns out that Google can actually keep track of your last and most relevant searches in a thing called metadata, and the government can access that metadata because they've been collecting all of it with or without your permission for a long time. Oh. He wanted to get caught. Why? Then why didn't you just leave the chick? You mean he wanted to get caught? Hatchet. Investigators said a hacksaw, a hatchet, and bloody clothes were among the evidence that they found in Ann Walsh's death. This is again out of Quincy, Massachusetts. Brian Walsh allegedly beat his wife Ann Walsh to death and then dumped her remains after internet searches on his son's iPad about how to dispose of a body. Must have been the kid. New details revealed during Brian Walsh's arraignment on Wednesday morning on the charges that he murdered his wife, who disappeared on January 1st. The Massachusetts art swindler was slumped over and stared straight ahead as prosecutors mentioned his alleged actions, his whereabouts, and the evidence that investigators recovered. That included about 10 garbage bags. That included a hacksaw, hatchet, bloody clothes, bloody rugs, and personal belongings, including... Oh, you fucking kidding me. Why do we have to even point this out? Including Anna's COVID-19 vaccination card and part of what appeared to be her necklace. Great. We've got her vaccination card. One person who doesn't have to worry about dying from a coincidence. Look, I'm glad we found her vaccination card. Pretty sure she's not worried about a coincidence. The blood was tested in a crime lab and revealed that it belonged to both Brian and Anna Walsh, according to prosecutors. Investigators haven't been able to find Anna's body, which prosecutors seem to believe was incinerated before they could locate her. The police tracked Brian's cell phone to follow his whereabouts on January 3rd, which included an apartment complex in Abington, which is about a 30-minute drive from his home, where he allegedly tossed what appeared to be a heavy garbage bag, according to prosecutors. The bags and their contents had already been picked up and taken to locations for shredding and incinerated by the time police located them. They were already destroyed, Prosecutor Lynn Blind said. The lack of a body will be the toughest hurdle for prosecution in this case. Lawyers and experts have told Fox News Digital. Bedlin added that on December 27th, Brian Walsh had searched the internet about what state is the best for divorce. Rather than divorce, it is believed that Brian Walsh dismembered Ann Walsh and then discarded her body. A plea of not guilty was entered on his behalf. He is being held without bail and has entered a status conference scheduled for February 9th. Ann Walsh was last seen in the early hours of January 1st around 4:55 a.m. that day. Prosecutors said Brian Walsh used his son's iPad to conduct several internet searches, including how long before a body starts to smell, how to stop a body from decomposing, how to dispose of a body, and how to throw away body parts, and how long DNA lasts, among other searches. So you just... Oh, God. On January 2nd, he purchased 3 rugs at a Home Goods, prosecutor says. The day Walsh also allegedly conducted more internet searches about whether a hacksaw is the best tool to dismember. You can be charged with murder without a body, and you can identify a body with broken teeth. So you just searched every search that would make you look guilty. Jesus Christ. January 3rd is when cell phone data revealed Walsh traveled to an apartment complex in Abington and dumped what appeared to be a heavy garbage bag into a dumpster. More internet searches followed that day, they said, including about the rate of decomposition of a body in a plastic bag and whether baking soda can make a body smell good. On January 4th, Cohasset police went to Walsh's home after Anna was reported missing, and officers saw Brian's Volvo with the seats down and a plastic liner in the back of the car. The next day, the liner was gone, and officers saw what appeared to be fresh vacuum streaks in the car, she said. Belland also said investigators found 2 knives in the basement of Walsh's home, as well as a large heavy-duty tarp and plastic liner. Brian Walsh has been behind bars since January 8th, when he initially was charged with the misleading police investigation as law enforcement searched for his wife. His lawyer, Tracy Minor, shouldn't be practicing law. She's too young. Released a statement Wednesday afternoon saying, "It is easy to charge a crime and even easier to say a person committed that crime. It is a much more difficult thing to prove it, which we will see if the prosecution can do." Well, I can say in the absence of a body, they're kind of doing it already. I feel like they aren't doing it as well as your client is. Your client's internet search history certainly isn't helping. Alligators prefer it if you quarter the body first and tie a ham to each part. Well, I mean, is that safe? Wait a minute. Is what safe? What am I missing out on? Am I missing out on all the good murder goss? I gotta get in on this. You should be doing those kinds of searches at the library, not at home. Buy a bone-in roast and test it out. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what... or Chat AI. If you can search for meth on Chat AI, I suppose. Oh, man. Now we're just coming up with ways to forward all these suggestions to @AprilImholt@gmail.com. No reason. She'll want to know. Alrighty. Oh, fuck. I amuse myself. Alrighty, so his lawyer said it's prove it. "I am not going to comment on the evidence, first because I'm going to try this case in the court and not in the media. Second, because I haven't been provided with any evidence by the prosecution. In my experience, whereas here, the prosecution leaks so-called evidence to the press before they can provide it to me, their case isn't that strong. When they have a strong case, they give me everything as soon as possible. We shall see what they have and what evidence is admissible in court, where the case will ultimately be decided." I love how the fact of whether or not he did it doesn't seem to matter. Look, this shit-eating grin doesn't come with someone who didn't kill their wife and then got wrongfully convicted of it. You're not in jail like, they're going to convict me with my wife's murder? Whatever, I didn't do it. No, you think you're going to get away with it. So you're just like, fuck these people. I did my internet searches. Early in this investigation, the police developed probable cause to believe her husband, Brian Walsh, age 47, had misled investigators on material matters important to the search for Ann Walsh. Ann Walsh, 39-year-old native of Serbia and mom of 3 young sons, disappeared early January 1st, shortly after she rang in the new year with her husband at their mutual friend, Gem Mutlu. Mutlu later told the local news station WBZ that there was no indication of anything other than celebrating the new year. Problems on hold. There was absolutely no indication that any modicum of a tragedy or disappearance or anything else could have happened that night, he reportedly said at the start of the investigation. Brian Walsh allegedly told the police that left the couple's rented home on Chief Justice Crushing Way in Cohasset around 1:30 a.m., and that Anna kissed Brian goodbye only hours later before supposedly leaving in a rideshare car. Ann Walsh, a Trishman Spire real estate executive, was previously scheduled to leave for Washington, D.C. on January 3rd, but allegedly said there was an emergency that required she fly there earlier than expected. Her company reported her missing to police on January 4th. According to Brian Walsh's defense, he had contacted the firm to ask about Anna's whereabouts. But in the days between the disappearance and the missing persons report, Brian Walsh allegedly lied about his own whereabouts, investigators said. Walsh told investigators he traveled to stores such as CVS and Whole Foods where he might not have actually been. But he allegedly neglected to mention that he spent $450 in cash buying cleaning supplies from Rockland, Massachusetts Home Depot. According to court documents, the official Walsh was spotted on surveillance video wearing a black surgical mask, blue surgical gloves, and making a cash purchase of items that included mops, tape, and drop cloths. Investigators found blood and bloody damaged knife in the basement of the couple's home. They traced Anna's cell phone to the area of the family Cohasset home. All right, so that's all stuff we've covered. Is he famous? No, he's not famous. Maybe he will be? No. I don't know. It's just this whole thing. Just again, the whole. I thought we would be talking a lot more about the fact that we found searches on the iPad and Google. That's the part that doesn't look good for you, son. Anyways, we'll get done with that as it's moving on. We gotta finish this second hour story up because we have another hour and then we have our overtime shit. We gotta get over. We gotta get on getting on. So again, I mentioned this earlier. All the like left-leaning people had been saying that, you know, the recession is temporary or transitory or it's imaginary or whatever. It's really a great economy. I don't know why anyone's so upset. Well, hey, we got a little video from I think it's CNN Business. I think
this was just batshit crazy. American Pain, Sunday, February 5th at 9.
I don't give a shit.
It seems like every day brings another round of layoff announcements, especially in tech. Amazon, Meta, Twitter, Salesforce, Lyft, all among the companies cutting jobs. Media companies are laying off workers too. Even consumer giants like Walmart and Pepsi are reportedly trimming staff. At the same time, the overall...
It's almost like it's a recession. Profits are going down. Costs are going up, and that pain's being felt all around. So businesses don't hire as many employees, so they have less to pay for. Okay.
The job market, though, is in desperate need of workers. There are more than 10 million job openings.
Yes, there's plenty of job openings for jobs people don't want, that don't pay enough, and they can't afford.
In the United States, about 3 million more than before the pandemic. Weekly unemployment claims are low and hiring remains robust. So what?
Weekly unemployment claims are low and hiring remains robust. So let me explain to you what they're about to do. They're about to say, this says everything should be great. Well, here's the thing. If you don't file that you're unemployed, you're not technically unemployed. And to file for unemployment, you have to actively continue seeking work in the job force. And if you don't, you eventually get barred from filing for unemployment. I can't believe I made it till the end of the year, to be honest. Made it to what? I'm going to lose my job any day now. Why are you going to lose your job? That's sad, man. I don't want you to lose your job. I don't want people losing their jobs. That's how I help make my job.
What's really going on in the job market? High-profile headlines about tech layoffs don't tell the whole story. The industry hired aggressively during the pandemic, and now it's scaling back.
It's important to note that tech is a very small percentage, 2% of the overall labor market. So tech is not a bellwether.
No, it's not a bellwether. But by the way, this is happening everywhere. Just keep burying your face in the sand, Mrs. Ostrich.
For the real economy or for the labor market.
Other sectors like leisure and hospitality and healthcare are much bigger, and they're still adding jobs. Those companies want to hang on to their workers.
Yeah, because they scaled them back during the pandemic because they weren't allowed to be open. Oh, my God. This is so annoying. You guys, this is so pointed. Ugh.
Not fire them. The question now is whether the job market can stay strong. The Federal Reserve is raising interest rates to slow the economy as it tries to fight inflation. And the Fed chief himself admits that's going to cost jobs.
There will be some softening in labor market conditions. And I wish there were a completely painless way to restore price stability. There isn't.
Maybe we shouldn't have fucked with it in the first place.
This is the best we can do.
For Powell, slaying the inflation dragon is the priority, even if it means losing jobs. The Fed predicts the unemployment rate will rise to 4.6% by the end of the year.
But again,
welcome to Who's Talking. We have two things in common.
Well, when it comes to you, sir, nobody's talking. I don't know if you know this, but you killed an internet business. People don't want to talk to Chris Matthews. Real talk, I do want to talk to Chris Matthews. Just because I want to interview him while he interviews me. He'd be like, welcome to Talking with Chris Matthews. I'll be like, and today my guest on my show is the infamous internet killer, Chris Matthews. Chris Matthews, you've ended an internet empire. What do you have to say for yourself? Like, just... Sounds like crazy inflation surges. Sorry, guys, you got to lose your job so we can handle this and get this inflation under control. More proof that Democrats don't understand economics. Well, this is the problem, Battle Brothers EO. They absolutely understand economics. They're just deliberately misrepresenting facts and deliberately omitting parts that make their argument look bad. It's the way that we covered that story yesterday with circumcised scrote guy. What's his name? Spencer. There we go. Was it Spencer? I don't remember. Brian Speltzer? I don't know. Whatever. Point is, he looks like a dick. The guy was sitting there talking about misinformation, and it's like, you're the wrong person. Stelter. Thank you, Brian Stelter. God, I can always remember that he looks like a freshly circumcised cock, but I can never remember his goddamn name. Why can't we just call him Penis Head? He looks like a penis, and he smells like one, too. I don't know his religious affiliation, but I bet he's a... No. He just knows a lot. Face for punching. He's only 37. Well, let's pray for a coincidence, I guess. He certainly sucked enough Vax dick for it. Alrighty, all right, so that's the end of... Sea creature off the coast of Japan. No, thank you. That wasn't the... Wait, why do we have... I just talked about this. We just did the economy thing. All right, so Microsoft said Wednesday it will cut 10,000 jobs worldwide amid a slowing global economy. In a blog post, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said that the company was seeking to align its cost structure with projected revenues and where customer demand remained the strongest. As we saw customers accelerate their digital spending during the pandemic, we're now seeing them optimize their digital spend to do more with less, he wrote. We're also seeing organizations in every industry and geography exercise caution as some parts of the world are in a recession and other parts are anticipating one. The cuts affect less than 5% of the software giant's total employee base, he said. The announcement is the latest in a wave of white-collar job losses that have hit as inflation, higher interest rates, and lower growth have impacted spending across the world. Earlier Wednesday, the Department of Commerce said the U.S. retail sales fell by 1.1% in December, more than analysts were expecting. Yeah, Johnny Walker is hitting Johnny hard today. God, I wish. I was going to buy some booze, and I didn't. I should have. I'll have to do it tomorrow. And I've got to figure out why. Why won't you just stop with the... This thing just sucks. Ugh. But yeah, no, Johnny Walker isn't hitting me. I have no booze on me today. I didn't do drink. I shouldn't be drinking today. I'm having a rough day with mental health stuff. So it's just, therapy and all that shit. We do what we do, and life finds a way. Anyways, we got a video here. A Tesla car in autonomous mode causes a pileup in San Francisco. Why don't people trust these autonomous cars? I mean, when are we going to learn? When are we going to learn? Who needs booze? Buy more comics. Unalive trees. What? Unalive trees? Kill trees? Firing the tech guys is going to go well for everyone. Yeah, like I said, our government, the economy is strong. It's such a great, robust economy. We're just losing jobs, and everyone's looking to hire employees, but other places are cutting back. It's just like, it's maybe like you're not representing all the facts. I love how they present these broken pieces of the world. This just doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's almost like you're ignoring something. Just saying. Alrighty. Tesla car, autonomous mode.
Capital last week. Those are migrants sleeping on the street of El Paso.
Those are migrants sleeping on the street of El Paso, and we need to ask ourselves the very real question, when will we just execute them? That's CNN advocating for murder. It just stops. Oh, yeah. Oh, nobody else can. Oh! The sudden stop resulted in a large pileup that left 9 people injured, including a 2-year-old child. Holy fuck! Damn. Oh, here we got another angle. Oopsie doodles. The driver claims the Tesla's full self-driving mode was engaged and the car stopped on its own. It's not my fault. The car stopped on its own. I'm sorry. If you're a Tesla driver and you choose to engage the auto-driving, self-driving mode, you deserve to lose your license. You're an idiot.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you, Grumpy Jones, following the channel. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. The migrants are very impressed with the roads in El Paso. Yeah, they're super comfortable. You can sleep on them. Driver couldn't make it go. Do we know that? We haven't played all the way through it. Did he try to make it go, or did he just kind of go, I don't know. It's in self-driving mode. I don't know. Fucking dumbass Tesla owners. Full self-driving is designed to allow the car to operate autonomously, but requires the driver to remain attentive. How about we just don't have that feature? Just a suggestion, but maybe, I don't know. Don't let the car, like, oh, you have to remain attentive. Right, like we can trust people. But wait, Johnny, are you saying that maybe drivers should have to operate their car? Yes. Wait, I missed part of that. What about Tesla's findings? They're questioning them now? Going back. Sorry about that. Full self-driving allows the car to operate, but requires the driver to remain attentive. Yeah, that's bullshit. The driver should be having his hand on the wheel. Tesla says internal studies show the technology is safe and even prevents accidents. Right. Right. Right, okay. Traffic safety experts have questioned the merits of Tesla's findings. Yeah, I can't imagine why they would lie about it. Autopilot and full self-driving are already being investigated by the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, following reports of unexpected braking in Tesla vehicles. Oh. Oh.
I've always loved building things, not just structures and skyscrapers.
Have you ever tried a strap-on?
Possible. So we made sure that their futures may also stand the test of time.
I just want to close this. Principle, because we only hire Asian women. Plan, protect, racially profile. Principle. I'm just doing that now. I don't care. What's the world gonna do to me? Bring it on. I'm gonna just start. I'm sick of all these ads that come in this shit and auto plays all the time and auto skip. So from now on, your ad jumps in my show. I get to talk about it. All right. Enough fucking around. Let's do a goddamn show. I will never drive an auto-driving car. Master Meatball, you say that, but how long until they all have this shit? Because here's the worst thing. Tesla was like, ooh, we're going to break the mold and we're going to be the ones to invent the auto-driving thing and bring that to cars. And then all the other car makers went, well, we want to be the young, cool thing too. We need an auto-drive feature. I mean, honestly, what could be the worst thing that happens? Of course, you won't auto driving. You don't have to. Like I said, I feel like I feel like you're going to have to start getting older cars at a certain point. Because I don't, Why is this allowed? Why is it allowed? The auto driving thing should not be a thing. It should not be a thing ever. Ever, ever, ever. Alrighty, so I'll drive that car. Need a steering protector from jerking it. I'll stick with my 01 truck. Millions of them in junkyards for parts. Got 50K now. Still a daily driver. Well, good for you, Chevy JB. And let me guess, that's a Ford, right? A man's car. Got 500K. Yeah, that's what I said. 500K. 500,000. Is that not what 500K means? Did I get that wrong? I'm just trying to fix my foot. It's being a bitch. All right, so let's get this next story going. You said 50. All right, okay. I thought your vehicle looked younger than it was. You know, in some places, that's a compliment, sir. Just saying, maybe we just stay off my ass. Alrighty. Anyways, next story. Miss Ukraine slams terribly painful Miss Universe contest. Oh, this is beautiful. Alrighty, so, with the whole invasion thing, Ukrainians are kind of a big deal. I thought the same about my wife. Ah ha ha! Ah ha! See his joke there? Ah. Also, how much he spent keeping it running. Oh, Toastmaster. Oh, 500,000 spent keeping it running. I'm at like 20K with the purchase of truck at Toastmaster. Oh, look at the little bankroll on Brad. He can't afford more than 20K for his truck. I didn't spend more than 20K on my truck. It's a real cheap piece of shit. I don't mean to brag, but if you blow hard enough, things on this thing will fall off. That's how cheap it is. I cut every fucking corner you could. Seat belts, those are just ratchet straps, man. I mean, a secure point is a secure point. And a laugh track. I bought it for 7K. All right, so if you bought it for 7K, you've sunk 13 into it. What? You don't work a real job? You can't, muster. I'm being a huge dick. Oh, I'm being a huge dick. I gotta stop. All right. Oh, dude, and I gotta move on. We got Chad to get into today. I got some Chad. I don't mean to brag, but I got some Chad. Alrighty. Okay, so here we go. Ukraine's new contestant for Miss Universe of 2023, Victoria Apasenenko, says she will never forget the painful pageant that took place in New Orleans last week. On Saturday, the day of the finale, a Russian missile struck the city of Dnipro in central Ukraine, hitting a 9-story residential building and killing at least 41 people, including 4 children. And those are a whole bunch of facts that aren't relevant to this story. Who is this from? Who are we reading right now? Who are we getting this from? This is from Daily Beast. Daily Beast, by the way, just so we know, the first half of that paragraph, fucking ego-stroking bullshit, okay? Stop it. We don't need this garbage, okay? Facts. They're facts that are irrelevant. All right? We're talking about the LGBT weird trans lady man Miss Universe pageant thing, okay? We're talking about the Gender Bender Association. Stay on point. We've got enough to unveil with that bag of crazy. Don't get caught up in the war in Ukraine. Not relevant to, again, the New Orleans pageant, which once again showed women how, I'm sorry, women. Men just, we do it better than you. Alrighty, so an interview with the Daily Beast, Aspenenko said she had spent the morning of the finale watching heartbreaking videos of fellow Ukrainians dying in the aftermath of the attack. By evening time, she was doing her final pageant walk in a black dress symbolizing the grief of the Ukrainian people, she explained, on a stage she shared with the Russian participant, Anna Linikova. I am more than grateful to the Miss Universe for their support, but I am not sure the organizers understood what it felt like for me to be standing and smiling on the same stage with Miss Russia, who was wearing a red dress, the color of blood. Asenenko told the Daily. Don't, no. You're not. What? You're not. I thought you had a problem with the pageant, not with, like, really? You're bringing your politics into it? So she shouldn't be allowed to participate in it, but you should? Why don't we keep you both out since you can't handle each other's presence? I mean, good God. Yeah, she made that missile strike happen. She's in control of Putin's actions. You should totally hold her accountable, and every other Russian person. By the way, we're going to need you to pay back all that money we lent you. The 29-year-old Aspenenko is from the northern city of Cherniv, which is under Russian siege from February 24th to April 4th. While she was in Kiev during that time, her father, who was recovering from heart surgery, had to be moved into the basement during bombings. Some girls at the Miss Universe did not know there was a war in Ukraine, she said. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Can you believe some of these vapid bitches don't understand what's going on in the world? It's almost like they're self-obsessed beauty queens. Painful since she had to wear those heavy angel wings. Yeah. Oh, think they got a siege tower. Them are awesome. Who's got a siege tower? I want a siege tower. Can I order it? Like on Amazon? Already, 29-year-old Aspenenko. Some girls didn't even know there was a war in Ukraine. Aspenenko was working at a restaurant in April last year when she first heard that she was going to be Miss Ukraine. She agreed to participate in the pageant, thinking it would give her a bigger platform to raise awareness of the tremendous suffering of her people were going through. It took Ukrainian organizers 8 months to prepare for the national costume portion of the competition. Aspenenko was meant to represent the Archangel Michael, a symbol of Ukraine's capital. She wore a flowing white and gold dress with a spectacular pair of 16-foot wide long wings out behind her, complete with a crown and a crown of wheat spikelets. Yeah, complete with a crown of wheat spikelets and a beard. And a fucking beard. Oh, wait, never mind. This is not the same one we saw before. So why is it that that other video's got to be fake? I think Twitter was selling Siege Tower in their option. Twitter has a Siege Tower? I mean, seriously, those fucking entitled asshats had a Siege Tower? All right. We'll get jumping around this a little bit. But this is our last clip from our second hour stories. We're going to wrap those up and get into our third hour stuff. Do I have Chad in this one, or is Chad in overtime? Chad's either in this or he's in overtime. Chad is in overtime. So we are going to have to push through this quick so we can get to that overtime. Because I want to talk about Chad. I want to talk about a man named Chad. Alrighty. So this is Jon Stewart. Now, I love Jon Stewart. He takes the insurrection thing a little hard, in my opinion. But that being said, I feel like compared to a lot of other voices, even in media today, he's still a lot more of a middle ground person than a lefty, and I just kind of like middle ground people. Alrighty, here we go. His show, proving that he can't stop. His show out of his house. Alrighty, Jon Stewart. What the hell? Oh, it's muted.
Brazil. We are talking about insurrection, the end of democracy, autocracy on the move. Brazil had a little insurrection. It looked
I mean, if you want to see an autocracy, you have, the American government. Wait, you didn't think that, you got a say in this shit, did you? That whole voting thing. And if you thought you did, oh, wait a minute. So these guys, no. You can't. You've got to be high, Johnny. You can't be telling me that these people are going around and making people vote the way they want, doing things like sinking whole government economies to get one orange man out of office. All right, enough bullshitting. Okay. It's just not as transparent as who owns the government. Yeah, but that's my point in this stuff. For example, I don't know the facts on the Brazil thing, but I feel like people keep saying it looked like the January 6th insurrection. I feel like you didn't see what the January 6th insurrection was. No. But anyways, let's go.
a little bit like the January 6th insurrection, but with people with much nicer asses. That's how Brazil does things. It was a carnival insurrection. We're going to be talking to Atlantic writer Ann Applebaum, who's written an awful lot about these networks of far-right anti-democratic movements. But first, Maria Randazzo and Henrik Blix, you are the writers for our program on Apple TV Plus called The Problem.
Hello.
Hey, John.
First of all, may I just comment on Henrik?
Please.
The beard is magnificent today.
Thank you.
This may be the lushest. This may be the most fully developed that I have seen. Henrik, can I ask you a question? Is that crocheted or is that grown?
This?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my sister made this for Christmas for me. She does amazing beard work. John, have you ever thought about going full wizard mode?
If I could Dumbledore this, Dumbledore this, I would do it. My only problem is with the Judaic nature of my face, anything longer than this, and the only questions I will get are from people saying, Rabbi.
Sure. Sure.
Why is it?
We all have watch outs where I'm like, if I lean in too much, people are going to start being like, hey, man, we got a pretty fun militia if you want to join.
Maria, what's your...
So it was a party that
if
kind
you
of
were
looked
to-
like a
to lay one
protest.
on there,
Actually, here's the thing. There are so many people protesting. I got to wonder if maybe the government is kind of trying to seize power and that those people... again, there are so many... In the case of Brazil... everyone wants to compare Brazil to January 6th, or whatever. But in the case of what's going on there are so many people. When you saw the January 6th stuff, you saw Trump people. You saw a group of Trump people. And from the right camera angle, pun, they did look like there were a lot of them. But there was a whole country of other people. This one, it's like the whole city. And the only people that aren't part of the protest are the government people enforcing the government rules. I don't know.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, if I were to lean in too much, it would become very clear to people that I'm a Sicilian American woman. So there is, even though you might not see it, there's a certain amount of upkeep that's also happening behind the scenes here.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, I have been watching. Have you guys seen George Santos since he's been sworn in?
I can't get enough. I'm so excited to see what happens to the guy that I voted for. I'm
That hurts. Also, what's with the walls? Your walls are weird.
Is he your congressman?
No, he's not.
Now, Maria, you're Ohio, so Santos is obviously not your guy either, but pleasant to watch.
Pleasant to watch. A real, just a sprawling Cheesecake Factory menu of stories to choose from this man.
Thank you for the
as to
chart.
which to follow. It's astounding what he's done, what he's offering up to us.
Okay, can we get in it, or are we just gonna sit there and keep Do you guys want to move this along, please?
Congressional or political scandals are mired in complexity or interpretation of the law or like
corruption.
Yes, or is it coincidence that they sold this stock right before this legislation passed, and his scandals are like he said he invented a car?
Oh, Santos is a giant shitbag. I'm ready for stickers or a train. Anyone? If you guys want to do that stuff, we can get something else going. This is fortunately boring. Because these guys are...
It's all these like Tom Sawyer.
Let's see where the sticker party thing is.
Rumpelstiltskin tricks.
Right.
Where he's
the sticker
like,
party is like
guess
700
what
bits
my
away.
real
It's a ways off.
I was a dentist.
Right.
What? No.
And I was the best dentist until my hands fell off.
I really think that the reason why his scandal, and people shout about it, that do things, but nobody really cares, is because of how he looks.
No, I think most people don't care because he's not in their district. I feel like the people that really, really care are the Democrats and everyone that voted for him. And believe me, a lot of politicians care. He's bringing shame to the game by how stupid he is playing it. And the fact that it's working. I think that's what annoys a lot of people. But yeah, again, I don't know. It'd be nice if we could have like a rule, like when politicians lie, they get held accountable. Wouldn't that be a thing?
Cheerwell 100. I'm always on board for a good train.
How do I do the sticker thing? Just buy a sticker? Yeah, there is a little sticker icon on the like the right of the screen. It's like a little heart, little purple heart. You click on that, there's stickers available. I can't do stickers for channel points, or they would be also available for channel points, but the stickers are bits only. But we're going to try and start adding more stickers, channel relevant stickers, just different things. And they have sound drops on them. They're different prices, and you do you. All right. So, and then once we get 1,000 bits on, and that's the lowest it can be. I never turned it up. I don't think I can turn it down. But yeah, once we get 1,000 bits, the sticker party flips over and kicks off, and we're 300 in. So thank you all for your support. And we're going to get into our third hour stories. Maybe hold off on the stickers for a moment while we load these up. Our third hour stories, we're going to talk about something that happened at a basketball game. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Tune in to find out.
Welcome to Who's Talking. We have two things in common.
We have two things in common. And I just say that because I want to feel relevant. All right, we got a horse that went to McDonald's. That's going to be a very fun story. And we've got, and that's the one out of New South Wales, actually. We've got an alligator that was apparently, oh, Jesus. Wilmer with 100 bits and the taco night.
At Rush Order Team.
Sweet Jesus, it's always rough. Why does it need to be? Why? So wrong. Alrighty, so and we've got a video of a police chase that might be. I mean, I think it's a video. We got pictures, no video. Oh, no, we've got a video. I thought we had a video. Alrighty, so we got pictures and video of one of the greatest police chases of all time, and then one that I didn't think would be a story I'd want to report on. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, they released a calendar. That wouldn't be something I'd normally feel like anyone needs to know about. But when we get to it, you'll understand. Well, thank you for the 100 bits. Very much appreciate that. I have no idea where we are on the hype train thing. Are we sure we can do one? I have no idea. I don't remember when the last one was. How do you know? Is there a way to check it? Is there a way to check this thing? Because I don't want people going nuts on this stuff if it's not doable. I just want to know where that's not it either. The sticker thing didn't want to take my bits. Maybe the sticker thing's fucked up. It fucked up earlier, so it might be fucked up now. I have no idea. Stream stickers.
I'm gonna get a rash, a pussy rash.
Nah, it's working on mine, so no idea what that's about. No idea. But I do know now I can easily launch them from there. So there's that.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
I know that landed dangerously close to the actual logo on the screen. That was amazing. I'm seeing stickers for 0 bits. Then that's got to be on your end. They shouldn't be 0 bits. But if they'll let you use them for 0 bits, who am I to complain? Do you, homie? Alrighty. All right. So we've got our 3rd hour stories up. We're going to burn through these as fast as we can because, like I said, our overtime portion, which is already baked into the cake, is got a little bit of chat. So let's get to our first one. So this first one, this is a video that we have now. Which sticker I like to party? Alrighty. So we have a story here out of Oklahoma City. Now there's a high school and apparently after a basketball game a gunfire broke out. I mean, I'll be honest, when I heard shots fired at a basketball game and people were wounded and stuff, I thought, "Oh no, coincidence."
Frankersy 100.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I have no idea. Is there? Can I look quick? There's got to be a way to check. Quick actions. Edit quick actions. Can I get a new one? Start guest star, raid channel, manage goals. How can I? No. What? I am trying to figure out how this works. Why do I not know these things? Done. That's not. Oh, here we go. Let's try clicking this. And add a stream marker. Clip that. Edit stream information. Manage goals. Channel points queue. Start a guest star. I don't want to run an ad break. Can't I just have a thing that lets me know if the train's cooled down? Stop raids for 1 hour. I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, these are all. Yep, that's what. I have no idea. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and fix my shit. Did he get a charge? Did who get a charge? Which one? What?
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you, Beat Feet Sweet. All right, that's a name. All right, there you go. Gotta love the people who let you know they're definitely not a bot. That is not a bot name. All right, Master Meatball, the stream stickers thing. Oh, yeah, there we go. Boom. The basketball shooter. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's, we got to get through this, who's not talking to Chris Matthews. Like, again, I feel so bad for Chris Matthews, or Chris Wallace, not Matthews, Chris Wallace. Who's talking to Chris Wallace? Anyone that CNN can force.
Well, police are investigating after gunfire broke out at the end of a basketball game at an Oklahoma high school on Tuesday.
John Smith Fieldhouse tonight where the Millwood Falcons fall. We'll go to break.
The game had just finished when the shots
We'll go to break. The stickers are offline. All right, hold on. Let me fix them again. We can do that. All right. Dell City, I've been there. I mean, I haven't. Let's go here. Go extensions. My extension. Stream stickers. Open the dashboard. It's going to tell me that I need to log in. Nope, it's open and it's available. So it says that it's available. Sticker slot is available. Setup tutorial, sticker party enabled. As far as I can tell, it's working. I don't know what else to tell you. Well, let's take a break for an American style intermission. I lived in OKC in the 80s, was a DJ in a huge strip club on 10 North. It's me. Okay. Maybe because I'm on... I don't know, man. But again, whatever. We're not worrying about it. So... All right. So again, people running for cover. This is hilarious how calm they are when they do it. When it all goes out, like, all right, we're going to break. But they're also, again, if you're just hearing it, it looks really... Or it seems really, really calm. If you're watching it, it's crazy. And I'm going to put record on for this because I'm going to need to make a clip out of this for a sound drop later. Boop.
John Smith Fieldhouse tonight where the Millwood Falcons fall. We'll go to break.
The game...
No, we need this one.
We'll go to break.
The game had just...
Falcons fall. We'll go to break.
The game had just finished when the shots were fired, sending fans running and the game's commentators ducking for cover. The school's principal says it happened after a fight broke out. At least one man was shot and taken to the hospital. There's no word yet on his condition or whether he's connected to that school.
At least it only happened because a fight broke out. Glad to see there wasn't just
everyone.
Meaningless violence. It was because a fight broke out. Mikey Two Milk's damn white kids. We don't know that, Mikey. We don't know that. Again. Must happen a lot the way he was all calm. Again, I wouldn't say he was calm, but yeah, it seems like that's definitely not your first shots fired in the room you're in situation. Because you were just kind of like, all right, where's the threat? I'm getting under the, like you're too ready for that to happen. I feel like if you weren't, it's just like I said, probably the only time in recent history that I can remember where we talk about a basketball player being shot. He was dead. His death was caused by shots, gunshots, no other kind. Oh, I'm just gonna never give up on that one, ever. Alrighty, so this one is the one that I promised a while ago out of New South Wales, New Zealand. This is or South Wales, Australia. Sorry, never call an Aussie a Kiwi. All right, so a horse was spotted riding in the back seat during a McDonald's drive-thru run. Oh my God! And we have video. So I mean, I could just tell you about it. I could, but I feel like this is one. This is one of those things. You might as well just see it for yourself. Oh, it's not a real horse. That's a pony. We were lied to.
A horse in your car.
He's excited for his ice cream.
Oh my God.
He's excited for his ice cream.
This stuff up, can you?
Well, yeah, I figured I could trade him in. They're gonna cut him up and cook him for me. You've got a horse in your car. Yeah, he really loves hamburgers. Because he really hates cows.
A woman in Australia spotted that tiny horse waiting patiently in the backseat of a car at a fast food drive-thru.
I mean, it was the oh my god for me. This was at the McDonald's in New
There's
South
a horse,
Wales.
and I watched him shit right in the car. Just lifted his tail, didn't drop trowel, but there was a pie, if you know what I mean. Jesus.
Anna Bevan said she thought it was a huge white dog in the other car until she looked again.
The other driver introduced the horse as Rocco, and as you could hear in that TikTok video, said he's just excited for his ice cream. No big deal, right?
I would literally be saying the same thing too. Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, that could have some serious traffic implications if we saw that on the road. Yes.
Honestly, you can tell that horse has done that before.
Yes.
He's out the window waiting through the...
And you can tell that these ladies are too easily impressed by a horse. Tell me no one takes your newscast very serious without telling me no one takes your newscast very serious.
The drive-through. Lucky guy. Guys, we're starting...
Lucky guy, said no one who dated you ever. All right. Back on to the fucking... You know he popped in there. Secret Secretary Prius. It was Secretary Prius. That's good. That's good. Grumpy Jones, you know he popped in there. I mean, pooped in there. Oh, pooped. He said pooped. I read it wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that horse pooped. That horse... This is... I mean... She was trying to pass it off like it ain't no thing, but that horse was doing a lot of this. Oh! Oh! Thank you for the mustache and the 100 bits. Very much appreciate that. That's awesome. Grateful for the support. Thank you. Alrighty, so that's that story. We got that done with. Again, I just feel like... I feel like you could have gone with a way better answer than the ice cream. Again, you should have just been like, yeah, no, he really loves eating hamburger. We come here because he loves the chicken nuggets. He had an extra pee in his poop. See a doctor. Brokeback McDouble. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So, I have a few stories where we come up with this, I have two. The other story we have of weird alligators, give it away, Johnny, yeah, fucking weird animal locations. We have a story here about an alligator who was, abandoned alligator stashed in a storage container found in New Jersey, a dangerous exotic species. Officials find a 3-foot-long alligator abandoned in a plastic container in Neptune, New Jersey. Again, I don't know where the intelligence is on the person who thinks, you know what I should do? Just abandon my pet alligator. I mean, I feel like the worst part of that is thinking you should get a pet alligator, but abandoning it also probably not a good move. On Sunday, January 15th, the reptile was found in a plastic storage container that was left in an empty lot in Neptune, New Jersey, according to the Mammoth County Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or the MCSPCA. The MCSPCA was able to locate the hidden alligator after finding a Good Samaritan by the name of Angel Rosario. He called law enforcement, said he saw the abandoned container in the lot next to his home. The animal welfare organization wrote in a press release on Monday. Oh, I thought you meant that they relocated him. I thought that Good Samaritan was going to kind of, kill him and sell him for leather. MCSPCA officials were dispatched and found the container on the Bangs Avenue. She bangs! All right. a street that's located in the northeast region of Neptune Township. The alligator was found Sunday night in below freezing temperatures. Oh, so the guy was what? It's illegal for New Jersey residents to keep alligators or caiman, which are considered potentially dangerous exotic species. Oh. The alligator, it's not only is it dangerous to the public, but these animals, when kept in captivity, need very specific care that only professionals can provide. The Monmouth County SPCA determined that the animal was a juvenile. The reptile was transported to the organization shelter in Eatontown. Again, it sounds like you're eating him. Covenant Gardens. Own an alligator. Never pay for yellow Gatorade again.
Hey, laser lips. Your mama was a snowblower.
She got paid damn well for it. Alrighty, so the Humane Law Enforcement Division is urging anyone who has information on how the alligator ended up in an abandoned storage container to contact the agency. I mean, yeah, I'm sure everyone who knows how that came about is just itching to tell you. Just fucking, oh, Jesus. Why would you keep an alligator in just a small, tight city like that? You're never going to have the space for them, you know? I mean, in, like, California, you could raise them better. There's plenty of homeless people to feed them. These are jokes. Relax. Alrighty. This next story I feel like might take a little bit because this is a farm country that I live in Minnesota. It's farm country, okay? People get defensive on their tractors and shit. And this story happens to involve a tractor, and I don't want to know how this goes, but apparently a man wielding a knife driving a tractor was blaring the Dukes of Hazzard theme in what has been dubbed the most Southern police chase ever. All right, knife-wielding North Carolina man on a tractor leads cops on a wild chase blaring the Dukes of Hazzard theme. And this is off of the Daily Mail in the UK. Yeah. All right, let's look at this. Here's the video from Twitter. Don't do this. I can't hear the Dukes of Hazzard theme. Where's the Dukes of Hazzard theme? Ho, them Duke boys at it again. Do you think you're going to outrun them on the tractor? Really? Oh, he was humming it? Yeah, I don't. Tractors don't have radios. They said he was blaring it. I assumed on his phone. The reports are that he was blaring the Dukes of Hazzard theme. Yeah, I don't see a radio. I don't see him holding a phone. I just see a dude who is not stopping for the line of police cars behind him. Typical fucking tractor driver on the road. Doesn't give two shits about the line of vehicles behind him. I'm just going to keep on going. Fuck all of you. Just kidding. Farmers are important and badass. All right. Farmers are quasi-important. The way we do farming in this country is woefully outdated. But whatever. That's not really why bother, Johnny? It's not the time for that message. Nobody wants to hear it anyway. Oh, Lordy. All right, so, like, what's going on here? Why aren't you giving up yet? You have to know they're not going to let you keep going forever. So wait, that police vehicle there just what? Didn't want him to use a side street? This has to be the lamest chase ever. Get the Dukes of Hazzard audio and play it side by side. I mean, I'll only get popped on YouTube for that, I'm sure, but, you know, why not?
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. We told you never been in trouble with the law since the day he was born. Straight in the curve, yeah, flat in the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will.
I mean, I don't know about never.
Making their way the only way they know how.
On a tractor.
That's just a little bit more than the law of the line.
You're right, this way is better. Fanatical Buck said, fast forward to the good part. Oh, wait, there isn't one. Sandy Squatch, definitely better with the music. O.J. Simpleton cop chase. Not guilty.
Making their way the only way they know how.
He's still not to the intersection.
That's just a little bit more than the law of the line.
I mean, they're letting him go.
I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loved me, but she don't understand. They keep her showing my hands and not my face on TV.
All right. I'm sure that'll get me popped. Jesse Dudd saying, hey, all chat. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? I thought you'd been here. All right. I'm actually going a little too fast now. Now I got to slow things down. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's just a good time. That is beautiful. You know, I mean, not only did we not see him getting arrested, we don't see him get arrested, but we just see him just not giving a shit. All right, do we have any facts on this? He didn't make that sucker off a jump. Yeah. Funny. Oh shit, we got to keep this going. We got to get that song back. We've got another angle. Let me go here, there.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straight in the curve, yeah, flat in the hills. Someday the
You have to love somebody who just doesn't give a shit.
The only way they know how.
Shoot out the tires. That won't work.
That's just a little bit more than the law of the line.
There goes that David Chandler again.
You'll all be dead now, or wasn't my David?
Thank you, Master Meatball, for the evil laugh sticker and the 100 bits. That is beautiful. Awesomeness. All right. So that's that. Let's get into this last story here. This one, yep, Windows 7 was the problem. Okay.
Tier 100 woo.
Well, I mean, thank you very much for all the support. Very, very grateful for all the support that we have for the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. All righty. So this last story for the third hour here, and then we'll get into our overtime stuff. We have a lot of overtime stuff, so it should be more than enough to go over. This last the first hour story here. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, I don't know if you guys are too aware with what they do, but they're responsible for looking into and maintaining bridges, dams, like all that kind of stuff. And so they're very much responsible for infrastructure, or in some cases, like I-35, the lack thereof. But, like, I've never heard of them having a calendar, right? Like, when you think of a calendar, you think like the firefighter calendar where it's like really hot dudes and you're selling it to ladies or really gay men and you're not, whatever. It's just guys with hoses and muscled in all the right places. But so this was a weird one just because not only did they do it, they did it in a like douchey, goofy way. Here we go. Wabam. The new U.S. Army Corps of Engineer calendar featuring giant cats playing on infrastructure. Oh fuck no! We're going full screen. We're going full screen and zooming in. This is too good to not enjoy more. All right, and close this shit. All right, how do I get rid of this ad? All right, we'll do it this way. Okay, so what does it say? Detroit Dam is not only fun to chew on, but also a pretty important flood risk management project in Oregon's Willamette Valley. Really? We've got fun cat facts now? Who's going to buy this? Who is going to buy this? Look, I am a cat person, okay? I like cats, but I would never buy this, let alone care. Alrighty, located off the North Santam River, about 45 minutes southeast of Salem. Oh, Salem? And you put a cat in it? Oh, you dick. Read the thing on the gay activist couple allegedly raped boys they adopted from Christian Special Needs Agency. There, I read it. Alrighty, so located off the North Santam River, about 45 minutes east of Salem, this sleek concrete dam is the second tallest. Our first tallest, Cougar Dam, also the worst named. Bet the cats really love that. Oh, boo. Lean in on the cougar joke, you bitch. All right, so Detroit's other purposes, in addition to flood risk management, include water quality improvement, irrigation, fish and wildlife, habitat, and recreation. Okay. Gosh, every time the reservoir at Hills Creek is low, this stinking cat shows up. Really? This is just sad now. I feel like, because one, the cats you did not get cat consent. Did not get cat consent for the dams. Read the thing on the right side about the gay activist couple. I read that story. It's bad. Well, if we've got time after that, because this might not be as fun as I thought, we can get into there. They aren't a toy, cats. I mean, come on. Come on, really? February sucks. Let's just say that. The Photoshop, the level of detail, could you have tried less hard? All right, this one looks kind of cute. I'll give it to you here. For the love of Green Pete, this kitten is just adorable. Just hoping it doesn't crush Green Peter Dam. I mean, all right, that's actually kind of cool. April 2023 doesn't look bad, and don't read into how that sounds. Red beard. Wait a minute. What? My dad. My dad scared me. Then my cam started falling. Couldn't get it. Oh. All right. No idea what that is. All right, let's be honest. If cats were giant, this would be a real photo. I mean, honestly, yes, if cats were giant, this could be a real photo. I am going to give it to whoever did this photo. This is the best one we've had yet. Oh, this looks horrible. Now you're not even trying. The Oregon State Police Special Operations rope team did some rappel training. Oh, fuck you. That cat would fall off. That's not even real. A cat on a boat? What are you, fucking dumb? I'm a cat on a boat. Oh, and you use the if it fits, it sits. Yeah, go fuck yourself. If cats were giant, we would be extinct. Oh, yeah, if cats were giant, we'd all be dead. If the big cats that are in, like, Africa were all over the world, we'd be dead. It's the fact that there were secluded pockets that allowed us to eventually outnumber, outsmart, and decimate their population. Oh, poor cats. All right. So that's July. What the hell is this? Cats yawning? Ugh. August really sucks. Like, now you're reaching for ideas. Oh, I said reaching for ideas, and this is September. I mean, I feel like we could have done a 9/11 thing, you know, like never forget. There's no time like right meow to remember what happened on 9/11. Alrighty, where do we go with October? October looks like it sucks, especially during king tides, the highest tide of the year. Why does it look like you have a person being knocked off of something? All right, this guy's got to be doing a thing. This photo blows. You guys suck. Jesus. November, my month. Great. A cat on a fish ladder. Well, that's just typical, isn't it? I mean, is it? Is it? I don't think so. I think this looks like, I don't know. Really, what? The fuck am I looking at? What the hell is this? Alrighty. It's a public project, so if you go to Not the Bee, you can download it.
Hey, laser lips.
Yeah?
Your mama was a snowblower.
Yeah. Apparently she was also into in diaper play. I didn't know that. God, I hate that I learned that. Ugh. All right. What do you clean your litter box with if you don't know what that is? I use real litter that doesn't look like that granulated shit. Into the litter genie it goes. Again, it just doesn't... It just, the way they put it all together, it just looks strange. All right, is that story still here? Let's scroll up. Somebody was asking about it. I don't really care, but let's find out. Gay activist couple allegedly raped boys they adopted from a Christian special needs agency, pimped them out, and boasted about it on social media? Okay, this is from today from Not the Bee. I'm going to read it wholeheartedly because I actually really agree with this first part here. All right, so as we said already, we talked about the, I use conservative breeze pellets, brother. No smell, no tracking. The setup is rugged as hell. Fuck yeah. America. Yeah. Alrighty. So, like I said, I'm just going to read this because I actually agree with all of it. I'm going to start this story off with a disclaimer. This is one of the most vile things I have ever had to report. And this is on someone who's working for Not the Bee. I am not the faint of heart. I have been accused as a Christian of being too edgy. I just produced a gritty film about demonic possession, but I had to stop reading this halfway through because my rising anger and sheer disgust, this great reporting, was too much evil to ingest. We're going to look into this. I investigated a suburban LGBTQ pedophile ring. My investigation reveals disturbing details about the gay activist couple accused of sodomizing their young adopted sons, now ages 9 and 11, and disturbing homemade... Oh, no. Can we just get to the story? Like, there were 4 different links for this thing. All right, investigated... Here's what we found. This article contains graphic descriptions of child sexual abuse. Reader discretion is advised. A months-long town hall investigation reveals disturbing new details about the affluent LGBTQ activist couple accused of sodomizing their young adopted sons, now ages 9 and 11, and disturbing homemade child pornography of the sexual abuse. Half a year after the shocking story made national news. All right, so this is half a year. All right. Town Hall is the only outlet following up on the criminal case in Georgia that has since seen 0 headlines written about it. We have found that it's far, far worse than it was first reported. Not only did the married men allegedly rape the 2 boys who were adopted through a Christian special needs adoption agency. Oh, wow. They were pimping out their children to nearby, in the Atlanta area suburbs. Recorded jailhouse calls, a trove of never-before-seen court documents, and a testimony from a family member who spoke exclusively with Town Hall to uncover the extent of the physical and emotional trauma the 2 elementary-age school boys endured, as well as the red flags that the state overlooked during the couple's faster-than-expected adoption process. It's been just over years. Their parents, we have loved every moment of it. Was a little rough starting out, but we beat the 1-year mark. This was our 2nd year to the ocean. Last year was the first time they've seen it. I just love how this picture turned out. Our little adopted family. Okay. The adoptive fathers, 33-year-old government worker William Dale Zulock Jr. and 35-year-old 35-year-old banker Zachary Jacoby Jacoby, was previously accused of raping a child from Oxford, Georgia, and have been indicted on grand jury charges, incest, aggravated sodomy. William and Zachary are each facing over 9 life sentences. They've pleaded not guilty. I mean, why would you plead guilty to that? I mean, unless you wanted to admit you did it. Alrighty. According to a copy of the 17-count indictment Town Hall has obtained, the adoptive dads allegedly performed acts on the boys, forced the children. No. And then anal. No. In at least one instance, the anal rape injured the older child, who just turned 11 years old in mid-December. Court documents indicate the child's sexual abuse stretches back as early as late 2019 and intensified in January 2021, March 2021, and December 2021, as the offense dates are listed. The brothers are enrolled in 3rd and 4th grade, respectively, before the men were caught in a midnight July bust at the Zulock mansion, which ended with Zachary tackled to the ground and William hauled out of the house naked by armed officers. Oh, man. I can't even keep reading that. I can't. Government bankers, Christians, just another coincidence, nothing to see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many people approve of the stuff being in their group, but I'll tell you right now, the LGBTQ community really, really probably wants to not side with these people at all. That's grotesque. That is, again, I don't know. I feel like people who sexually abuse kids, like, I don't know, we don't need you. Society as a whole, I feel like, I don't know why we have just, ugh. Yeah, fuck those guys, bro. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. This is going to just say all the gay people are like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the LGBTQ community is going to want to get out from under that. Or at least the children are sacred. They are the future. I don't know about sacred, but I'm just saying, don't have sex with them. That's, don't hurt kids. I feel like that's a very easy rule. Kids and animals are relatively innocent creatures for the most part. And unless you're defending yourself from a rabid kid or a rabid animal, either way, I'll accept self-defense as a reason to put them down. But barring that, why you got to do it? Alrighty, so we're about 5 minutes early, but who cares? We're going to go into our overtime stories. We have those. I imagine the hype train's probably cooled down if you want to do that, but we don't need to. We're good. Let's clear the last hour out there. So we're gonna load our overtime ones. Again, we got a thing from Daily Mail about Corinne Jean-Pierre having to do with Biden and the whole documents thing. And then we've got a super cringy video from our favorite TLC show that I love to rip on, MILF Manor. I told a show. The far right will take the article and just go, we told you so. I mean, yeah, anyone who's against homosexuality will take the article and go, we told you so. But I don't know that that's really something that I have to worry about with the homosexual community, but I will say this. I feel like those two definitely need to be punished to the extent of the law. That is not acceptable to treat children that way. All right, on this one, we got another YouTube thing. Is this the one from our good buddy? Is this our good buddies clip, or is our good buddies clip the one after this? No, okay. We've got the funniest workout fails ever. This is from a month ago. This came through my thing, and I just kind of find it amusing. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to end the show with a little bit. Oh, God. I need to undo that. Undo that last maneuver. We're going to end the show with a little bit of Chad, because this one is funny. All righty. So let's go back to this one right here. Our first story. Jesus, I felt that pop in my ears. I'm sorry if that came through for you guys. Wow, that was not cool. Holy Jesus. Alrighty, so our next story here is how Corinne Jean-Pierre confirmed 6 times last Thursday that the search for Biden's classified documents was over, only for more to be uncovered in his Wilmington home. You know, because obviously everything is so straightforward with the Biden administration that they wouldn't lie to you. Oh, God. I hate that the White House gets to choose who gets to ask questions and control. I feel like the White House press secretary should have to fend off the rabid wolves that are the reporters, and the reporters should get to ask all the questions they want. End the show with Zumach. You don't want to end it on a high note? Oh, believe me, it's not that long, but we're going to have fun with it. It's not a lie if you don't remember. Yeah, I want the people to be able to, excuse me, Miss Jean-Pierre. Yes, is it possible that Biden is entirely too senile to be president since he can't remember what documents he has? With how heavily the FBI and the administration has gone after former President Trump, Ms. Pierre, we'd like to know, is it not a bigger crime that Biden was a vice president who shouldn't have had these documents at all? But, you know, potato. Alrighty, so Corinne Jean-Pierre confirmed 6 times last Thursday, while the White House press secretary Corinne Jean-Pierre told the media 6 times last Thursday that the search for classified documents in Joe Biden's personal possession was complete, only for White House counsel Richard Stauber to find 5 more in the president's Wilmington, Delaware home later that evening. President Biden and his administration have been under fire for not immediately and publicly disclosing when the classified materials were found, despite the opportunities to do and while they were facing questions about the matter. Jean-Pierre, in particular, has been grilled in her daily press briefings about the lack of transparency, but she now faces questions about when she knew about the document discoveries and the information she has delivered in her press briefings. Okay, do we actually have those? Okay.
At Rush Order Tees, we love to help you get your shirt together with high-quality custom tees.
Get your shirt together. Oh, I get it. Get your shirt together.
After the search concluded last night, we released a statement disclosing the facts from that search, as you all know, this morning. This is all part of the Justice Department process. I don't have anything more to say, but that search was completed last night, and now this is in the hands of the Justice Department. So look, I want to be very prudent here, as I said yesterday.
Oh, you're a dick. Thank you, Wilmer.
About any questions about this, any specifics, there's a review going on.
Yeah, I have a question. If I want this of all press secretaries and the administrations they represent. Why can't we hold you accountable for lying? I mean this for Trump, Bush, Biden, Obama. Why can't we hold you accountable for lying when you get caught blatantly when you get caught blatantly lying? Why can't we hold you accountable? Why can't we go, I'm sorry, Miss Jean-Pierre, you lied to us? That is not allowed, you liar.
And I would refer to Department of Justice.
But again, I feel bad for this lady because it's got to be really hard to do this job when you're completely unqualified and you were just hired because of your skin color and your sexual identity. I mean, this is again where I say, like, people who hold their ethnicity and their sexual identity up as who they are, this is where you don't want, you son of a bitch. Am I a son of a bitch? Really? Is she not? I thought she was a lesbian. Am I not right about that? She's obviously a black lady. I can see that. Was it Karen? Corinne Jean-Pierre, partner. Yeah, partner. All right. Corinne Jean-Pierre lives in Washington, D.C. Her partner, Suzanne Miller. Yeah. Ha. She is. I was right. She was hired for her demographic qualifications. She is a black lesbian, and that's why she got her job. Again, qualifications be damned. I just feel like, instances like this maybe should show you woke people on how you maybe hire for the job and then look for the ethnicity part. Oh, sob because of the jump scare. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes more sense. I was worried I was being a son of a bitch, which is fine. I just, I assumed she was a lesbian.
Or my
and I was
colleagues
right.
in the counsel's office, you should assume that it's been completed, yes. Well, as I just said, as you saw in our statement, the documents that were found last night, right? They completed the search with documents being found last night.
Miss Pierre, I'd like to know, at what point, can we expect you, to be held, accountable for, stuttering through, word salad lies over and over? Miss Pierre, do you bear any ill will towards the Biden administration for failing to hire you based on any credentials other than your skin color and your sexual identity? Seeing as how you are so surmountably overwhelmed and unqualified and doing such a horrible job.
And then this morning we put out. You heard from the White House counsel. We put out the information on.
You put out lots of We got We got different flavors of We got cherry we got grape don't.
Specifically what was found.
But just one document was found last night.
The search was continuing. It was ongoing. The process, as I've been saying, was ongoing, and the search is clearly complete, and therefore we shared the information with all of you. I can just refer you to what his team said. The search is complete. He is confident in this process, and I will leave it there.
Again, I just, I'm sorry. I all of them, man. Psaki, just fucking don't be a liar. I feel like that's a very simple thing. And when we catch you being a liar, shame them. Shame. Alrighty, so needless to say, she repeatedly said that was the situation, and the document debacle is now in a full-blown crisis for the White House, as Republicans will be launching multiple investigations, and the Justice Department recently selected a special counsel to oversee Biden's possible mishandling of classified documents. Imagine that! The senile old guy didn't follow the rules. It's almost like if he, does anything too hard, he shits his pants and has to, restart. It's called the Biden reboot. It smells really, really bad. We have to change his diaper. You just see a circle spinning on his head. Oh God, Joe rebooted. This is Secret Security 5. POTUS has pooped. I repeat, POTUS has pooped. Because, like, that shit is literally classified. It's classified fecal matter, which means they have to collect his depends and then, like, lock him down and have someone analyze it for health. There's, like, a government scientist whose job it is to just fucking study the president's poo all day. He doesn't pick a side of the aisle because to him, they're all shit. Oh, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I should feel bad. You should feel bad. No one should support this show at all. But anyways, thank you for the support you did give. And our next video for our overtime. Charlie CRG. I'm not sure. That simple. Ha. I mean, I feel like it could be. It could be. Could be. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm getting really gassy all of a sudden. My apologies. And my voice cracks are back because I'm out of water. All right. So there's a show that amuses the shit out of... No, God. I'm stammering like freaking Jean-Pierre now. Alrighty. There's a show that amuses the shit out of me because it's called MILF Manor. And it's just... It's everything that's wrong with reality television. People who have no right being famous, trying to do anything they can to be famous. People not accepting that time passes for all of us. And other people who are just stupid in terms of being willing to do anything to stick their dick in a pussy. Like, just fucking Jesus. Mikey 2 Milks, that's nice. Stuttering Johnny. There you go. I'm stuttering Johnny.
You'll be 24. Your son's 23.
No, he's 20.
No, I'm gonna be 21. Oh, you're the baby.
Yeah, you gonna be 22, right?
I'm gonna be 22.
He said you were his favorite.
Anybody else have to, like, catch their vomit? Just asking. I mean... Not 22. Yes, she's very much not 22. 22 plus 30, maybe. I was going to say 22 plus 40, but my point, and yours, still stands that, dude, at a certain point, that's just cradle robbing, bitch. Like, seriously, I get it that you'd like someone to treat your nethers like they need some attention, but that's not the one. No. And this guy, I don't trust you, sir. You're 21 and you're like, you know what I want? I want me some grandma ass. Fuck reasonably attractive women my own age. I'd plow if drunk enough. Well, if you're drunk, it's going to be like, pool with a rope. Good luck.
So you're going to be 24. Your son's 23.
No, he's 20. No, I'm gonna be 21.
Oh, you're the baby.
Yeah, you gonna be 22, right?
I'm gonna be 22.
He said you were his favorite. That's what I like to hear.
That's so nice.
That's so creepy. Oh, you don't have game. Northern Finlander saying, I'd slay all those older dragons. Oh, come on. Not for me. I come multiple times when I'm drunk. Well, I guess there you go. Then you don't have that problem. Hooray for you. Oh, God. Oh, and she's about to say she's probably the oldest. Again, you are obviously 21 and a virgin because, I mean, anyone that has any level of game, did you just think it was going to be that easy because they're all old? And...
the oldest.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way.
Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Move this man.
Oh, God. Try a little harder to be more cringe with your fucking open shirt and your like, pubescent chest. I mean, seriously, man. You just got out of graduation 10 minutes ago from high school.
April is the woman who immediately caught my eye.
Because she seemed like she was the most desperate. April was the woman who immediately caught my eye because I realized there was the most dust on that cooter and I aimed to knock it off. These women are optical illusions. You look at them straight on. Some of them are like not so bad. You turn your there and just a little bit and it's skeletal. Yeah, it's like healthy Skeletor. Healthy Skeletor. All right, you gotta look me straight in the eyes while we're fucking. If I get that Skeletor face, it's gonna kill my wood.
I would like to get closer with April.
Seriously, just say you're a virgin. Just say you're a virgin, and at this point, internet dating sucks. You are willing to take on Skeletor.
Who knows? Maybe I could get.
Look, I ask one thing. All right, I will turn away from my disgust of this situation, and I will retract and recant everything I have said and every joke I've made about this show. If you can do me one thing. Scream, I have the power while you're banging Skeletor. Like, just once. Just, like, as you're gonna nut, just, I have the power! Just once. Just once while you're giving it to old Bago Bones. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to grab my sack of clothespins and some Johnny Walker. I got this. All righty. Look, we're just going to put the folds back. What are the clothespins for? Well, they're for
I was fixing my coochie lips.
That's what they're for. All righty. Who knows? Maybe I could get her out of her comfort zone and show her what it's like with...
Get her out of her comfort zone and show her what it's like with a younger man.
By the way, her mom is one of the older people here. She's someone's son. Show her what it's like with a younger man. Dude, you don't even qualify for a man. You just got your man card yesterday. The lamination is still, like, sticky. Although you are 21, everything you own is oddly sticky. Oh, fuck. Oh.
That's a beautiful ring, by the way.
Thank you.
It kind of reminds me of your face. How do we
like, okay, your mom is here. You're hitting on women your mom's age or older in front of your mom. Just, ew, god damn. Oh, God, and you're a try-hard. You're trying, like, really hard. You shouldn't have to. And she should be this is uncomfortable, okay? He got more game than I do. I mean, yeah, it's really hard to be bold. It's really hard to be bold, brave, and and just throw out all the stops when you're on a dating show with cougars looking for young men and you're a young man. Yeah, I'm sure he's really having a hard time mustering up the courage to give it that try. This isn't game, Mikey. This is cringe. That's not game, okay? That is not game.
Me of your face. How do we?
That's not game. That's just lame. Notice how this dude looks over here like, are you fucking kidding me? This guy's just, I don't even know how he's reacting.
Younger guys seem like they have a zest for life. They're not jaded.
Oh, she has Skeletor face straight on. Oh. They're not jaded. Yeah, he's totally jaded because he's assuming that he can pump and dump.
And even though I'm this age, I've always been very physical and have a high sex drive. So if you're gonna have a...
So I really... She just wants that dick.
Younger guy, there's gonna be a lot more sex, I would think.
Joey.
So already she's like, hey, you know, I could have shot you out of my vagina, watched you grow up every day of your life, and still have you come back in it. You know, like, that's cool. Look, I try not to disparage older people from dating younger people because I am becoming an older person, and I'd like to think maybe someday someone who's 26. No, but just in general, like, I don't want to be a dick about it, but good God, at a certain point, he's just too young, you're just too old, and Jesus, what if they lied about not being fertile anymore, and they have an oopsie with one of these young idiots? I know, right? Like, did they lie about not being fertile? We don't know about the fertility thing. We don't know about that. We just know that apparently Granny loves to fuck. Joey, which one is your mom? You know, basic conversation starters. Which one's your mom? Oh, the one I talked about menopause with.
Joey, which one's your mom? Yeah. Really want me to point her out? It's pretty obvious.
Joey is just a young buck, and he's just probably gonna do something to my mom, then try and hit on another girl, and then another girl, so he's not going anywhere near my mother.
So let me get this straight. You decided to go on a show where your sole objective is to plow old ladies, and your response to someone trying to plow your mom on the show is, oh, hell no. I'm sorry, son, but like you, your mom's a whore.
He's gonna get a left hook. I'm not kidding.
He's not Joey. I'm not worried about Joey.
Gabriel and I are both here because we wanted.
You're another son and mother? This is just gross. What the happened to the... Did I fall asleep? What the... Apparently now it's only cool to go dating if your mom and you are doing it at the same time? Oh, God. Oh, you know what's going to happen, Mom? You're going to join in a gangbang, and guess who's going to end up behind you, and neither one of you is going to be aware until you're finished. What the fuck, says Jesse. Yeah. What the fuck? That's my mom, bro. Stop trying to plow my mom, dude. Oh, fuck. We wanted to take this adventure. Why don't you just F him then? Apparently that's what you're aiming for. You're going the weird long way around. It's entirely inappropriate, but fine. By the way, honestly, who's worse, him or her? I feel like on the receiving end, the loser is their partners.
To take this adventure, it literally fell in our lap from the heavens.
You want a dick. You want to take a dick. That's the adventure you're talking about, and you'd love it if it fell in your lap.
And
I can't. I'm sorry.
Can you stop and just let me talk?
Can you do it again? Can you not say, why are you saying heavens?
Because...
Oh my God, these people are horrible. I will do your mom, bro. Yeah, like that's kind of how this is going. It's like a battle of bros fighting off their moms while they're each trying to fuck each other's mom. This is hilarious. Oh, can you not do that, Mom? That's so gross. I saw you making out with that other guy that other day, and it made me jealous. He was like cupping your boobs. I used to do that when I wanted milkies. All right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm my own person. But can you stop interrupting me? So.
I'm sorry. Ma, Jose is your man.
Jose looks like mad responsible. Like I look fresh. Said you look mad responsible. Like you look very trustworthy.
Jose, cut the umbilical cord.
No, I mean, we're having a good conversation. We're learning a lot here.
We can Paula.
You're more than welcome to join.
There's this super hot guy named Jose, and he seems like a safe bet because he's very family oriented. You can see he's like tied to his mom's hip.
tied to his. Why is everyone? Oh, they're all. Ugh. Ugh. Like they're all like you can't. Am I the only person who would like be repulsed if my mom's like, "Hi, I want you to go on this reality show with me. It's called MILF Manor."
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
Yeah, but these ladies are whores. All right. We promised a Chad clip. Let's finish this up and get to our Chad clip. If it takes us over, so be it. It's not a long clip, and it's ironically, no, Johnny, these people are completely insane. Well, I will say this, just as a little teaser. We've only got a minute left of this before we get to our Chad clip, and the Chad clip isn't terribly long. But Chad clip does kind of tie into this.
So I feel like he would definitely just have my back and be by my side and, be.
She's just a, young, hot, divorced mom who just wants, someone to plumb them waterworks. And, being in my corner. Again, he wants to be in your vagina. I never thought I'd want to get to a Chad clip this badly.
Be in my corner.
I'm not calling you dad.
I feel like I need to get him away from his mom. And then see,
That's so gross. I feel like I need to get him away from his mom so I can see how big that dick is. I need to get away from his mom and cup his balls. I need to get away from his mom and stick my thumb in his ass.
what we can end up doing.
Oh! Oh!
You're not calling him dad, you're calling him daddy.
No, I'm calling him daddy.
Out of all of the women here, Kelly is definitely going for all of the attention. It's almost like she's campaigning.
You call him father.
It seems like a lot of work to me.
This whole thing seems like a lot of work to me. You seem like you're just ceremoniously unhappy. I can't imagine why you don't have someone at home. All right, so that is, without a doubt, the grossest show that could possibly exist, and it is called MILF Manor. Oh, righty. So there's our clip from MILF Manor. Again, Jesus, that is disturbing.
It doesn't work for me.
What doesn't?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Sound alerts, thank you all. Follow the channel. Well, thank you all for following. All right. We promised a Chad clip, and we're going to do a Chad clip. Our Chad clip is from Sit Down Zumach. He posted this on his YouTube channel. Again, the reason we're going to go through this clip is because this is a clip of Chad's show that Chad does on Patreon. And if you want to support him, you do you. He does it with his friend Tyler Sovchik, and they have themselves a good old time. Now, the problem here is he does this as a separate thing. He clipped this part out and put it on YouTube for other people to see because, why wouldn't you? And as I already said, this actually, strangely enough, ties into kind of what we were already talking about. I give you Zumach.
I was into the stepmom porn. I was watching that for a little bit.
I don't.
Did you hear the part that maybe he shouldn't have aired publicly? Did you hear the part that maybe you shouldn't admit to? The part that you're like, hey, man, I was into the stepmom porn. Like, no, because that means on some level you kind of wish you could have fucked your mom, or you wish that your dad had had a hotter mom that you could have fucked. Like, that's just, again, it's crossing a line. Look, they, I don't know how hard it is to get out of the stepmom porn stuff, but I would say personally, if you get in it, don't tell anyone. It's not going to improve our opinion of you, and it certainly doesn't. Yeah, it's so funny. I used to jerk it to stepmom porn. I used to think it was funny if dad was getting cucked by his kid. Oh, God. Let's go back because it was 4 seconds in. He didn't even put a whole lot of lead up to this.
I was into the stepmom porn. I was watching that for a little bit.
I don't.
Why do you wear the glasses and use the ring light? It makes it look like your pupils are over here and you have really weird eyes, like you're kind of like you're like strung out or something.
Understand like any of that.
I like it. I think it's funny.
Like that storyline.
Yeah, like, you know, the kid's hanging out and all of a sudden stepmom starts coming on to him. I'm like, all right.
But what if it's step?
That's this thing all over. And I'm like, all right, now I'm getting into it because like mom's coming in like, dude, ew. And Tyler's about to go a little bit further because, you know, we want to see how deep we want to go down this hole.
Sister.
So now he's saying stepsister.
I don't know if I went down that rabbit hole.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's a yes. That's a yes. Oh, I don't know if I went down that rabbit hole. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, you're telling me you drew the line at plowing the lady who is only technically your sit-in mom? The chick who's your sit-in sister is somehow beyond reproach? Are you kidding me? No. I seriously doubt you dabbled in incest porn and you went, oh, you know what I'm into? Just the stepmom stuff. I won't go any further. I'm sure Pornhub and all my search engines won't, you know, prioritize. What are you doing, step bro? I'm sure that's only, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you have no idea.
Well, it's me either then.
I've never had a stepmom, so I mean, I'm allowed to watch it.
Again, that's not what stepmom porn is about. Like, oh, no, you can't. You can watch it if you didn't have a stepmom. No, you shouldn't watch it at all. It brings up serious questions about your behaviors. The only acceptable type is conservative, missionary only, while the partners romantically look eye to eye, intent to procreate. He had a stepdad. Yeah, we're about to hear about that. Risky Bandit thanking David for the gifted sub. Thank you, David, for the support, and thank you, Risky Bandit, for being part of the show. We do this every day from 2 to 5:30. Well, normally 2 to 5, but 2 to 5:30 because we've got our overtime thing taken care of. Whatever, fuck that shit. And so we're doing that, and we're growing the show on YouTube and Twitch, so be part of the show. Hooray, hooray. And here we go back with Zumach.
I had a stepdad who beat me. Where's that porn?
Same thing. Same.
Oh, it's so funny. Say getting beaten's like porn. You know, because Chad kept coming when his dad beat him. Every time his dad beat him, he had to awkwardly hide his erection. Every time Chad beat him, he had to ask for a napkin. Alrighty, so that's Sit Down Zumach with Chad and Tyler. Oh my God. Or is that porn? No, it's not porn. Only beat him or beat him. Oh God. But I just, let's be honest. I'm just jealous, all right? I am jealous of that amazing comedic talent that could assume that was the greatest joke ever and just so modestly shoot it out there as, hey, yeah, I watch stepmom porn. Again, the problem is this was put up 4 hours ago. It's got 36 views, which honestly has more views than any of my YouTube videos. I mean, we won't talk about the Twitch ones; they blow it out of the water. But I mean the YouTube ones. So I'm punching up here at a bigger show, and this bigger show put this clip out again 4 hours ago, thinking that was great, mentioning that it's Patreon only. So by the way, you only get this in-depth look at Chad if you get his Patreon. Don't you want to buy his Patreon to find out what other crazy sex shit he's into? I don't. I just rely on the gold he gives us. And like I said, finally a topic Tyler is familiar with. Oh, there's one comment. There's only one comment. Oh, all right. Well, like I said, that's Sit Down Zumach's thing. Again, I don't know that I'd be so anxious to admit I was like into that for a while. Again, especially publicly, Because here's the thing. Because if you're into that, I'm going to grind me some bone meal. I'm sorry. I must have missed Fallen's comment earlier on the MILF Manor thing. But the I'm going to grind me some bone meal. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'll grind me some bone meal. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and mosey on out of here. That was our Chad clip. That was him being super duper cringe. And again, just dude, no. The problem with this is you put it up there. You shared it. You edited it out of a podcast and you said, you know what? This 35 seconds of horribly incriminating shit. This is both not funny, has no punchlines, and is great content. I mean, kind of. I mean, for ripping on you. Yeah. But, anyways, Sandy Squatch saying thanks for the show. Have a good night. Thank you all. I'm kind of fucking around. I got to get going. I got stuff to do. And we're going to be back tomorrow at 2.
GN Johnny. Party 5000.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 with more of the Game Over podcast. Night, Mikey.
Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How are you so fucking fuck? Fuck! You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David. Game over, man. Game over.
Parking in this slot here. For the handicap. I am handicapped. I'm psychotic.
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie lips hanging out.